An advanced Dungeons and Dragons 2nd edition session is about to begin. I'm going to be the DM Bossy. This is Nick. Nick, who are you playing today, and how are you?
Today I'm good. Today, like most days, I'm playing Burke. Just a conjurer wizard trying to make it through an island. Little bit of scared of the place, but you know what? Willing to give my adventurous side a shot today, at least.
Nice. We'll see what kind of madness we get into. I think I've got something fun planned if the rolls line up. I would personally love deeply to give you 100 XP if you can remember, at least 50% of the stuff that happened last episode.
50%.
No,
well,
but as long as it's in your mind, you don't have to say 50%.
Let's see what happened last session. Burke got into town and kind of super tired from his night, the previous night, just getting in a bad sleep cycle, and so he felt like he was getting a little bit paranoid, and he at first made an omen at night, stayed up all night, and it didn't work out so well. And when he came down, the town seemed amiss. The woman bartender seemed to have swapped moles on her face, sides from one side to the other. He wasn't sure if he was going crazy or not, and if this, because she would deny that she had a twin or anything, and she would deny that her mole was on one place, but then he ran into children, and then it seemed like they had separate moms, so he might be going crazy. And then I think he just kind of called it a day after that, running around trying to. He also got into works with a new pseudo blacksmith who's really bad at his job. So he, and kind of gave himself a little quest there that he would come back and give him goods, maybe for trade, maybe to help start up his business, but just minor stuff.
Yeah, I called it something like hallucinations in the Hamlet because I thought it was a great session, and you played, sleep deprived, insomnia, hallucinations in a very entertaining way, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I'm sure you have absolutely no experience with that, and you were just doing it off the cuff. Everybody sleeps well.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely didn't get less than like 6 hours of sleep last night. It's definitely not method acting at this point.
Go ahead and take 100 XP.
Okay. That levels me up.
Does it really?
No.
I was really like, that'd be a fun place to start. I normally end the sessions with levels, but we can start there too. All right. I think unless you have any objections, let's start that night, or the next night. You've left the hamlet, and you've made camp, and we're going to start at camp.
We're following along the river, I'm going to assume. Oh. Oh, no. I look around. I see a very detailed campsite compared to what I'm used to. Wait, music is a little loud on my side.
Yeah, it is on mine. Sorry. That should be better.
All good. Just I guess asking for accuracy's sake, for clarity's sake. Is this map accurate in, like, at least in this thing in the middle? Like, is this ours, or did we come across this? Like this this stone and books and scrolls and stuff.
It's yours for sure. I mean, if you want to say that's your spell book, you can. If not, then that's just like a book that 3 has been carrying and laid out. But this is definitely part of your camp.
Yeah, totally fine. Okay, yeah. So I think we're setting up just like any other night. I think I'm finally trying to fix my sleep schedule here. And
Burke,
you know,
I've been boiling some water. Would you like some coffee before bed?
No, sorry. I think after the previous place we were just in, I think I'm maybe gonna go on tea for the time being. I look and go around to some of these trees and see if I can pick some leaves off myself.
Yeah.
Maybe do a little bit of herbalism with some vitamin C and pine needles or something. As I just try to grab some stuff to make some tea. But I will take some of that boiled water.
He kind of like poured himself some and is making some tea also. And we'll just like hand you the pot.
Now I'll pour some. Put my pine needles in the cup. This is awful. Or actually, I probably don't even say it. I like, okay, never mind. I just wasted some perfectly good hot water. Well, let me go fetch some more.
If you wanted to make dirt, I would be happy to use cold water for the dirt.
Yeah, well...
Or mud.
I mean, we used to have mud cakes back home from where but they help you get through those tougher times. We're living on the high life. There's plenty of fish that we keep getting. It's like this place never runs out.
So easy. Give a Burke a fishing pole. Okay. Y'all can just hang out.
Yeah, I think we just hang out.
Talk to me about taking watch tonight.
I think we do it like any other day. I think Burke is having second thoughts on his bark skin spell. So I'm just gonna be taking burning hands and grease for most of my days, unless said otherwise. But yeah, I think just in case, in case we cast spells or anything happens like throughout the night, and then I need to change mine in the morning, I think he takes first watch, I take second watch, kind of thing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and I think, I'm also just trying to fix that sleep schedule, so I'll be taking the second watch, just so, I'm kind of more forced to sleep first.
Okay, get up early, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. You sleep.
Well, Mr. 2, I'm heading to bed.
Burke, sleep well. We don't need more mind games in the head. This is a serious mission we're on serious time. You do not, occasional joke, game, fun. But,
Are we in a rush now?
no. Actually, I have to hold you back a little bit. You wanted to go to the mountains. I think not yet. I think mountain lion, mountain giant might kill you.
Well, yeah, we don't have to go to the mountain. I just thought we'd get a good view of the area if we did.
True.
If that's so, where are we headed to?
I had not gotten to that part yet, Burke. I was just suggesting, you can go to the mountains. Please go. I have friend who suicidal, went to the mountains, never came back. It's fine if you have same wish. Go to the mountains. Level uno.
Suicidal. I take this as like a threat, even if he means it or not. like he's the one who killed his friend.
Mind games,
like,
Buck.
oh,
You need
let's go
sleep.
up to the roof. I have something to talk to you about. And
He looks at you. Are you like?
Actually, now going for? I'm gonna write this as a note. If he ever tells me that like, okay, now we're going up to the mountain, I'm gonna think he's threatening me.
Do you go for like your ingredients or anything? Like, are you casting a spell or something? Are you taking a defensive stance? Should we go to initiative?
Well, he's telling me, we're not going to the mountains, so I'm not taking it as the threat now, but I'm being wary, like putting that back in the mind that if he ever says, oh, let's go to the mountains, I'm like, okay, he's gonna replace me or something.
You're gonna die. Yeah, it's a concern. But go to sleep. I'll be here.
Aye, boss. Yeah, I'll go to sleep.
Okay. Back. He shakes you. Back.
Just a couple more minutes.
There's something. Get up. Wake up.
Burke, just. What is it?
Listen.
I'm trying to sleep.
Listen. And in the distance, kind of to your southwest, you hear pretty heavy footsteps coming your way.
Can you natural, like of an animal or of a person?
I don't know how you would know if it was like bipedal or walking on multiple legs.
Well, no, it's not so much that. It's like, is there maybe like if someone's walking in armor, you can hear
no armor,
jingle, like a little
no
bit.
jingle.
Or if like they have like a bag, you can maybe hear something like.
They might have a bag, but I think the footsteps are louder than whatever kind of like ruffling would be happening with the bag.
Okay. Okay. I don't actually. Can I make a perception check?
Absolutely.
I should just have these things memorized just so I don't have to actually click it. Here we go. Oh. No, it's probably just your imagination.
It gets closer. And the infamous
I guess I'm inside here.
rap battle starts.
What?
From
I think I'm still in the tent at this point. I'm like, I'm getting up. Like, I'm kind of like, not taking it like as seriously as I probably like should be, because I'm just I'm really enjoying my sleep.
Mm-hmm. From out in the woods, you hear, I am not your friend. No, I am not your enemy. You hear both of those. That's exactly how you hear it.
Dude, I'm not your friend. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess. I'm not your
No,
enemy.
no, I'm not your enemy.
I hear this. Are we in initiative or?
No.
Um.
I mean, we can be. Yeah, go ahead. Roll initiative.
No. Okay. Okay. I think I. Well, what do I roll initiative for? Combat. I'm not casting a spell. I think I roll in as like. Can I just like roll a d10 and then?
Yeah, 13. If it's movement, it'd be like 13 plus 3. Or if it's just talking, probably
3, so
nothing.
10.
Yeah.
10. Yeah, I think it's just like talking. I gather my my weapon, my shield and my weapon, just like just from the side of the bed, just so that I'm ready. Mister, is this one of your friends?
No. It might be a giant. It might be a giant Burke. I'm not sure. Very heavy.
Well,
And from down in the south, sorry, I need to roll initiative. It doesn't really matter just yet.
It takes 1 hour to relearn a spell, right? That's what it is. Or no, it's 10 minutes. What's the rule on that?
It's like 10
not
minutes
1
per
minute, right?
spell level or something.
Okay, it's not 1 minute. Okay, I was just double checking. It's like it's not 1 minute to relearn a spell, is it?
It might be more than 10, but like I think it is something like that per spell level.
Press that. I was even considering like instead of taking burning hands, like maybe I should just take enlarge, and I should have taken enlarge.
And what did you roll? A 10? Okay.
A 10. Yeah, I also rolled a 10. Yeah, I get my stuff ready, but I'm still in the tent at the moment, just gathering my stuff, standing up, unproning myself, putting my shield on.
Okay, from out of the southwest, I'll make a little movement with his hands up, but you also see a dead deer kind of hanging around the shoulder, a cyclops that approaches slowly, unthreateningly, and says, I am not your enemy.
Can I, do I think a cyclops, we'll say, we're friends,
Friendly.
Right, Mr. Two Friends.
Friends. Are you friends?
Mr. Two Friends. Mr. Two... I'm trying to like get him to agree.
Three is just like looking between you and it. He's grabbed his sword and is acting. He's staying quiet.
I guess I stand up. Well,
I have deer to share.
To share? Where is here, come by the fire. We'll put some more fire in, I say as I grab, I guess, like a log and throw it into the fire. That guy's big. Hopefully he's scared of fire a little bit. I kind of like make sure that I'm halfway. I'm on the other side of the fire. I'm gonna kind of like dance around it, like kind of. If he's like walking sort of one way, if he walks like upwards, then I'll kind of walk downwards. But just kind of like, not like in a threatening way, not like in a combat-y way, just like hopefully unnoticeably.
I mean, he's cautious of fire, but because you haven't like
Yeah.
You're
It's
not
not a big
wielding fire
calamity.
against him. I think he would use fire to cook, or at least someone in the camp would. He comes up and kind of throws the dead deer right in front of the fire.
Whoa, that's not how you cook a fire. Here, Mr. Two, show him. I don't know how to cook. um,
Do
I guess I know how to skin an animal, but
young
here,
Burke, this is I do not think we have. I'm using the wrong accent. I do not think we have a big enough fire for such a big animal to roast. We would have to carve it up and cook smaller. Cyclops, do you have a name?
you know what? I have an idea. And I'm going to cast grease and burning hands onto this deer and try to light it up. And says, "You're exactly right. We need more firepower."
The deer starts to
like
burn, the hide starts to burn, it smells kind of bad, it starts to pop, but then the hair burns away after a little bit, and it actually starts to roast the skin.
And I'm imagining ogres aren't picky. Like, there's no, or not ogres, but well, ogres, cyclops, whatever. They're probably not picky.
He's sitting back just looking at it. Like, at this point in time, he sat down, kind of cross-legged, has his log off to the side, log club thing off to the side, and just kind of looking at it, rocking back and forth.
Well, Mr. Cyclops, what's
Carl.
your name? I'm big. I'm big. I'm Burke. Well, Carl, nice to meet you. Here, let me show you some things, and I'm going to, with this deer that's burning, I'm gonna see if I can somehow like hack away at this deer, and like open it, I guess, kind of while it's burning, while its flesh is burning, and see if I can like separate maybe at least some of its larger bones.
All right.
Have
you ever done anything like this before?
No, but it's probably just like gutting a fish, right?
Yeah, you can
Now-
you can do it the exact same way you would gut a fish.
I'm just trying to grab some bones. I'm not really trying to, make the meat nice or anything. Like, I'm not trying to
Just debone it,
butcher
get it out of
out
there.
pieces. Yeah, I'm just trying to like physically just yank a bone, like cut, slice, take a bone out. It's probably pretty tough, but I'll say, hey, sometimes we do this with smaller animals like fish. I don't think I've done one with deer before, but if you want, I can give you, I can tell your future.
He looks at you very suspiciously.
And I'm gonna do one of those, one of my omen reading checks, like that I've done a couple of times with like the fish bones, or I'm gonna see if I can do it with this deer bone. And so for me, I think with the omen, leaning on that more like natural, spiritual side, this is a deer that he brought, that he killed, and so it would make more sense if this is his omen and not mine.
Okay.
And that's kind of what I'm reading.
Yeah.
My wisdom is pretty terrible. So we'll see how this goes. First roll of the day.
Yeah. When you kind of
Now-
burn the bones and break it up and look at the remains, what are you gonna say?
Well, regardless of if I pass or not, I mean, yeah, if I don't see something, because I imagine, well, I mean, you can tell me, but I imagine a failed check is just like, I don't think like I can really glean any information. There's not really like the pattern that's kind of emerging either from the flames or from the way, it breaks down inside the dish is just not something I'm like recognizing.
Yeah.
And so,
I was actually gonna say it looks a little bit like an eye, but I don't think you know what that means. And not enough like an eye that it's like you show it to another person and they're like, oh yeah, that's an eye. But like you've been staring at it long enough, but then you look up at this sky and then maybe you hold the teacup next to it and you see two eyes now because of the Cyclops is one and then the one kind of eye in the cup. But I think you're just at a loss for what that could possibly mean.
Yeah, maybe, and maybe I like with my crummy dagger that I picked up from the not bar from the blacksmith.
Yeah.
I'm going to
You're negative,
and
like,
sort
what is that again? Negative hit, negative damage.
yeah, something like -1 to, or -1 to damage is usually, I don't know, either way. I I see if I can just kind of like sleight of hand, just kind of like nudge it a little bit, just so that it kind of makes the circle of an eye, like it's kind of close, and I'm just gonna just push it a little bit. And with this, I'm gonna be like, normally this kind of omen would have two eyes, kind of about seeing into the future. Now I'm not really seeing two eyes here. I'm seeing one eye.
Oh, one eye.
Do you know anything about that?
I
Having one eye?
I do.
Oh my goodness! Wait a minute.
Yeah.
See, I think this might mean
It's me.
you can see into your own future.
I'm gonna have two
Okay.
eyes one day.
Maybe you're looking for your other eye.
Reaches in to like the smoldering carcass that has the hides burned away and it's kind of just like partially cooked flesh. Kind of gets on all fours and just takes a big bite. Now, this is a Cyclops, and it's a Cyclops kin. So it's not quite a Cyclops. It's shorter than a Cyclops. It's about 7 foot. So it's only a little bit taller, like a foot or foot and a half taller than 3 and however tall you are. 5 something. But like he's not that much taller than you.
I'm gonna just make a side comment to Mr. 2.
2, yes, thank you.
And whisper to him sort of like, yeah, and you said there were giants in the mountains. Okay. Well, what's going on in the forests then?
I don't know, Burke. I don't know. Maybe they're migrating. Maybe this is a scout. Maybe we should kill him.
We can't. This is Zeus's law. Sorry. But he doesn't seem like a. How does it taste? Before he becomes curious about what we're talking about, especially maybe hearing the word kill. Like I don't want to set off like any alarms.
I think he's chomping so loud his ears can't hear past his own mouth. Good. He rips off a leg, or what would left. Maybe you took out the bone, so what's left of a leg, and it's kind of like just chomping on the meat. Good. Good. Very good.
Here we have. I think we have like a fish left over too. If you want to try that, sprinkle it on top.
Grabs the fish.
Just like a single fish.
Bites off the head.
Hours old at this point. Now, say where are you from?
Oh, Carl's sad. Carl's sad story.
Wait, Carl, what? Why are you sad?
Oh.
We all have those days.
Yeah.
But what's important is that we just keep moving forward.
Yeah.
And we're with, when you're with your friends, you can't be that sad.
Friends?
Yeah, friends.
Friends. Friends. These are my friends. I've never had a friend.
Even what? Well, me neither.
Hmm.
I thought I did, but you know, they thought I was too big for them.
Am I too big? Maybe that's been my problem all along.
No, I can relate to your struggle. Although, you seem to be obviously way bigger than me. Say, where if you don't have any friends, like where's your family?
Oh, they kicked Carl out.
Oh,
Yeah. I
well,
was
maybe we should
runt
go
of
up to them and give
family.
them a piece of their mind and say, hey,
No.
we're
No.
ah,
If my brother saw me again, he'd kill me.
well, look at you. You're so big and strong. There's no way anyone can kill you.
He's much bigger. Much bigger. Much strong. Well, a little stronger. Much bigger.
Well, you know what? If you hang out till tomorrow, I can make you much bigger and much stronger.
Looks at you with the happiest. Like, you see the eye itself is grinning. The mouth is grinning, and somehow the eye is grinning.
But I'm gonna, this is my bedtime. So I would need to go back to sleep before I would be ready for this kind of thing. But in the morning, we can make you big and strong.
Forever?
For what's forever compared to the moment? You know what I mean?
It nods, shakes his head. No.
Well, look, it's not gonna feel like very long, but trust me, it's gonna be a very long time.
Oh, okay. I watch fire now. He just stares at the fire. Starts to giggle, like the fire told a joke or something.
Beginning to believe. And I'm going to, I'm gonna go back to bed.
Okay. To accepts this arrangement and then just like goes back to on watch.
Just put Mr. 2 in this predicament. I'm gonna stay in bed. And I tell Mr. 2, yeah, I'm taking this out of your watch. I'm going back to sleep.
Okay. Maybe 10 minutes later. I'm sorry, because the rolls are just so good. Maybe 10 minutes later, you hear Carl going, Burke! Burke! There's a friend here! I am not a friend. I am not a friend.
A couple minutes.
Burke! Back. Burke, comrade. It's. I feel like
I come out and I'm in this nightgown that is lore accurate on this page, and I go, what is it? What is it, friend?
At the rock in the center, which 3 has walked over to, and Carl is looking at. The very center is a 2-foot tall rat with a sword. I am not a friend. I am not a friend.
Oh, sorry, 2 foot tall.
Yeah, it's like a 2-foot tall rat. He said, I am not a friend. I have come for my payment. You are on our land. You will give me money. Points his sword at you.
So as I'm coming out, I just say, I see the new predicament.
Yes.
I've totally lost it. I'm still back in that town, aren't I? Oh my goodness. We never left. maybe.
If you do not pay up,
Small? I do.
33 of my best warriors will be after you.
33 is a very specific number. Because now I'm concerned about the 33 dice that you rolled before our session.
Oh, he doesn't say
Okay, well,
33. Maybe he says, all the best
Yeah,
warriors, the
I'm
1
not-
and
I'm
1
not-
and 1 and 1 and 1, and he does that 1 and 1 thing until he gets to 33. So it's like a good minute and a half of him going,
Yeah,
or like
I'm
30
not-
seconds of him going 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and.
Well, I'm not gonna metagame this, so I go up to him.
You will pay me now.
Uh,
Pins.
yeah, just
Points the sword at you. It's a very small sword, but there are kind of runes on it. It looks pretty nice. Maybe unusually nice for such a tiny little rat thing. Where do you get? I don't know.
okay. I look at I'm imagining Mr. Two is just like so like I don't know, flabbergasted. What's Mr. Two like? Is he just like does he seem concerned? He's just like, what the fuck is going on?
He's letting you handle it. I think wants to
No,
maybe test you a little bit, but he has his sword
Yeah.
out, but he's kind of like resting on it, and he looks at the little rat like kind of
Okay.
amused. Yeah.
I say to the I have let me go get my
Yes.
gold.
Go get it.
I turn around. I go to wherever I put my sack of coins. That Mr. 2 would have given me a bag of coins earlier that we had. And I'm going to hold the bag open, like, see, you can see the coins, and does he like look to check the coins inside the bag?
And kind of like, do you hold it down because it gets on
like,
2
I hold
feet
it
and looks
down,
up
like-
and like.
Okay, when he looks over, I'm gonna try to stuff him in the bag.
Okay. Yeah, let's roll like a dex check to see how quick you can kind of grab him and pull him away and like put him in the bag or stuff the bag around him.
Well, if he's on like this, like, if he's on top of this rock, I feel like I can just like, and he's like small, I can just push him down into it, like, and hopefully he's surprised, like it's coming from like the top of his head being pushed down. But
Yeah.
I will,
Okay, let's just see. If he's
my deck's
surprised.
not bad. Oh, fuck! I'm not rolling well. Sorry.
It is kind of a bad roll, but he's also surprised as fuck. So I think what happens is you bring it down on him, and you're like part of the way down there, but it kind of stops at his sword, and it kind of knocks his little dagger knife thing out of his hand, and that creates just enough commotion that he can kind of slip back out of the bag. So it's like you had him halfway there, and he steps back and hisses at you, and makes some clicking noises that you cannot understand.
Oh, whoa.
And
Hold
out
on.
of the what?
Bef-
Yeah.
I mean, I know the languages that I know are all small people. Does this sound like anything like a kobold or a?
No,
Is there
it sounds like a
any
rat.
relevance? Okay.
Yeah. It sounds essentially like a rat. Like he was speaking common for sure a minute ago, which I think you probably found strange, or maybe just this
I still
island is
think I'm
strange.
dreaming.
Yeah. But he did switch from common to like a rat type chirping, and we will go into a little battle.
Okay. I say I tell my new friend,
Yeah.
they're trying to separate us.
No, friends make me strong
Um,
forever.
And yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, come in with my my sword is in my, I'm gonna go run to get my sword and shield.
Yeah, it takes a second. You hear the ruffling, rushing
Well,
through
no,
the
should I
trees
roll
from like
in?
pretty far away. Yeah.
Should I roll in with it, or should I roll in with Or
If
should
you
I
want to
roll
have your
in-
sword in hand, you totally can. It's up to you.
Oh, these rules are so bad. It's gonna be a +3 regardless, I guess. So 13 is my initiative.
Okay. And a bunch of rats kind of jump around you and start kind of just attacking you and doing whatnot. There's a way to do it by the book, which is what I'm going to do. Except for Carl. Except for Sasha, the rat. Sasha's different, but the other rats are going by the book.
Okay.
Okay. So, how we're going to do it is Sasha's actually going to roll into initiative and have attacks. The rest of the rats are going to kind of act as one, and they're going to be able to take a total of 4 hit points per round. And I'll make it random, so it's like each round one of you gets 1, and the next person gets, or one person gets 2. And then we'll have to, on top of that, just kind of consistent damage until you attack all of the rats. Not individually, the rats as a group have 1 HP. Once you get that down, that'll disappear, and then it'll essentially just be Sasha. But the rats, I'll just kind of go at the end of the round. But Sasha will roll in right now, so go ahead and... Wait, let me clear that other one real quick before you roll initiative.
I rolled a 13.
Oh, never mind. That's good. Okay. Okay. Carl gives a doesn't like all these rats. Rolls in with a club. Oh wait, that says no. Here we go. I'm gonna make that an 8. And then we're gonna roll over here.
Anything?
Where's 2? There is 2. And then this should be 5. Sasha should move first. Come on now, what's happening? There we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Sasha goes first, rolls to essentially just pick up the sword, which provokes attacks of opportunity from essentially everyone. So go ahead and roll an attack. Misses. It's a good one though.
Oh, these are terrible rolls. I go out, and you know what? I feel like it's like I'm moving in a dream. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, you know, when you're moving so slowly, I'm just like, oh.
I know exactly what that's like. The Carl somehow misses, but 3 rolls way too well, and does some damage. Oh, before it could even begin, this little rat is fucking split in half by 2. He should not have immediately gone for a sword. What a dumbass. Okay. Then, so Sasha's dead already. We'll just go ahead and move that away.
I guess his sword is a dagger.
Yes. Well, yes, it would essentially be like a small, almost letter opener for you. But it would work kind of like a very tiny knife. It would still give you D3.
Okay, yeah. Fair.
And then who's next? Okay, 2 is just gonna randomly cut at the rats that are just crawling over him, crawling over you, on the floor, on Carl. But just gonna hit at the ground for attack. Stupid height. For 8. Which might be the entire HP. No, it's not. Okay. I'm just gonna use Carl. Carl didn't have this much, but all the rats had this much, so I'm just gonna use Carl's. Or not Carl's, I'm gonna use Sasha's HP to do the measuring.
Is he just like skewering all these little mice?
Essentially, yeah. 8, 3, 25, 25, 15. Okay, down to 15 HP. All the rats are down to 15 XP. HP. I'm gonna get there eventually. And then Carl with the big club. Big club Carl. Misses bad and yells, "Ooh!" And it is Burke's turn. There's just rats crawling on you a little bit on the ground. Oh my god. So good. What kind of sword are you swinging? For 3 damage.
I have a short sword.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I think I'm just like stabbing down like with my short sword, like da 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 da. I say, Carl, to Carl, I guess we're gonna have a second dinner.
You hear his stomach rumbling already. Get down to 9.
Make sure you don't make sure you kill them cleanly. I see as he's probably gonna explode some of these rats with a club.
Okay, go ahead and take 1 HP damage. I'm gonna do it for everyone. It's not gonna kill it, so you probably don't even have to, but mentally everybody takes 1, and then pick a number. 1 through 3.
What do you mean?
Pick 1, 2, or 3.
Oh, okay. 3.
Okay. This person, 2. We'll make 2, too. 2 takes the extra damage. So 2 takes 2. You and Carl both take 1. And go ahead and roll into initiative again.
Initiative.
Actually, I don't think initiative is important at this point in time. Because the rats themselves don't roll. But we'll just see what order you go. Okay, you 10. And then we've got 2 rolling 10, and then we've got Cyclops Carl rolling. Wow, it makes me feel like I did something wrong. Okay, everybody goes at the exact same time. So I think after your first attacks, there's a bunch dead, but they just still keep coming, and you just all look at each other, and then immediately attack at the exact same time. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, here's my 16.
That hits.
Okay, finally getting some gold rolls in.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Just kill 1, I guess.
1. Oh, I don't know where Carl went, but we were at 9.
I think each time I kill, if I'm allowed to do this with like a free action, every time I kill a rat, I'm just gonna take it off and throw it into the fire. You know, like kind of like catch and release.
Mm-hmm.
Except it's not really being released.
Yeah. That'll over time kill some. It'll burn some. It'll slowly do damage. But now they're down to 8. And they're probably going to be dead. Let's see. We got a longsword attack. Absolutely hits for 7. They're down to 1. Carl, can you come in? Carl, come on. Carl, don't fail. I won't fail the team. Carl with his log club thing. Oh, Carl, I love you so much. For 4. You throw the last rat on you into the fire. It sizzles and 2 does a sweeping attack, kills a bunch all at once. Carl has the last one in front of him and just brings it down and squishes it.
I go up to this new letter opener sword.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I like pocket it, but I'm gonna take a closer look at it. Yeah, what is this? You said it has runes on it?
There are runes, yes. Here, let me blow it up. It looks exactly like this. But it's fancy. It's really nice. It's the nicest. It's.
Wait, exactly like what?
Oh, is that not blown up for you? Did the rat not show up?
No. He's probably on the GM layer.
He says token. He's on. It says token, and I'm on token. But Roll20 likes to fuck with me. I'm gonna pull it back out. Do you see it now?
No.
How? Change layer token. Okay.
Maybe I'll just refresh my page, see if that. I look at these runes. I examine them. Can I read any? Oh, there he is. Refreshing worked.
Did you have all the rats on there for the battle?
Yeah, I had
Okay,
the
okay,
rats.
okay.
I had him as well initially, but not. Then I lost him. Okay, I get rat letter opener.
Mm-hmm.
I look at this. I look at these runes. Are they like glowing, like kind of in this, or are they just like written, like inscribed?
They're not glowing, but they are inscribed throughout the whole thing in and they're injeweled a little bit, and there's maybe like some dye or somehow they put various colors that have held. So those colors are there, but it's not like actively glowing.
Okay. I'll inspect them. Do I know anything about runes? Or like, yeah, what do I know about runes?
I don't think anything. Whatever you feel as a player is reasonable that an average person would know about runes. They're magical. Wizards or people put them on stuff to enchant things. Maybe. What are you thinking?
No, I mean, yeah, that's I mean, it's clear. I guess it's like a magical knife, but in my mind, to what extent? I look at this. I kind of I tap it against myself, like just to see if it feels like any way. But otherwise, I'm not gonna like test it too much right now because it's dark. I'm probably still sleeping. In my mind, I get my gold and I say, great job, Carl.
Yeah, he's eating a rat's head.
Don't let the small ones bring you down.
Yeah.
Or the big ones either. Don't let anyone bring you down.
Yeah.
Actually.
Eating another rat, throws the body, eats another rat head. Seems to be primarily focusing on the head, and then will suck part of the, chews the head, sucks at the neck, almost like he's like eating a smoothie, and then throws like the carcass back. It's pretty gross, and he's just like hammering them down. Almost like shrimp or what is that, crawdads that people eat? Yeah.
Yeah, he can keep eating them. I'm gonna, at this point, I'll say, well, that was that still counts as your watch, Mr. 2.
Burke, I don't. I need to sleep too. Maybe we trust Mr. High Perception over here. High perception, low depth perception.
What do you say, Carl? Are you getting tired, or are you more of a night person? Well, before you answer, Mr. 2, he's been staying up. Our friend over here, he's been staying up, and I think he said he didn't mind staying up a little bit longer. So if you want to go and rest,
Okay. Begins to stretch and then just rolls back, and like within 2 seconds, you see the bottom of his feet are like real dirty. He can kind of you can smell him from across the circle. There's a smushed rat kind of still stuck to his club.
I tell Mr. Two, see, he's harmless. Like, we shouldn't kill him.
Two walks over with his sword out. Are you sure, Burke? I think I could do it right now.
No, don't. He just helped us.
Lifts the sword up.
No!
Then he brings it back down when you say no, and he's like, fine, Burke, but if anything happens, he's your responsibility.
Yeah, that's fine, Yeah, just go to bed. I'll stay up. And I'll stay up and I will
Burke, go. I'll wake you up in a few more hours. You need spells. Otherwise, you're useless all day.
Do I get the feeling that Two will actually kill this guy in the middle of the night?
No, he could have done it just then, but yeah.
Okay. I'm going to just quickly. I'm just gonna glance over at him, at the Cyclops-kin, and I'm just gonna note, because these things are heavy. I'm just gonna note it's like foot tracks.
Yeah.
Just very momentarily, but then and the position of it, of him and where he is, and I'll just try to like soak that into memory for like just a second, and then I'm gonna go to bed until it's my turn.
Okay. It's like a really, really big foot. Like, I don't know. American size, 18, 16, I'm not sure. Huge. But
yeah, what I'm
and you can
wondering is if if he does get killed in the middle of the night, I want to see if there's like a difference between him walking away, or if, like, let's say Mr. Two dragged him away or something while I was sleeping.
Oh yeah.
And then just lied to me. So I'm just preemptively.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can look around. You see no premature drag marks, so like the ground would easily be disrupted if he was dragged off. You would for sure notice that. Cool.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't say anything. I only take a second to really like take things in. It's dark, I can't even really see too much except for the fire. And I'll go to bed until it's my turn.
Okay. A couple hours later, enough for you to have been fully rested, so 6 hours total. 3 will Burke. This is the last time you sleep in my tent. And then as he pulls you out, he'll go into his tent.
Was that his? Aren't we sharing a tent?
No, your tent is like that white one or the red one up the top.
No, wait, we're sharing tent. We only have one tent.
Do you? Okay, then you can share a tent.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm bunking with this guy. Although we take turns, so actually we don't bunk too much. I will. Is my friend still here?
Mhm.
He's sleeping. Okay. I guess I'll play around with this. I guess I can't really learn my new spells until the morning. So I'll just make sure I'm listening to everything, keeping the fire going. I think on this sort of like downtime, I will take the squirrels, or whatever, rats, I guess. I'll take the rats, and Burke, he's not as hyped as he was compared to like the bear fight. But I think there was still sort of like, now that he's gotten his sleep, he's woken up, he's taking in this kind of combat. It's like, wait, was that real? Did that actually happen? Or am I like, having another one of these sort of like, daydreams / nightmares? Like, what's going on here?
You reach for a rat and touch it. It feels real.
It feels real.
Yeah.
I can feel the cold, like body,
Mhm.
like the stiff, the rigor mortis, like set in to
There's
this
blood on it. You can stick that
dead.
little dagger into it, that little letter opener, and open its gut. And you can see guts and you can see blood. Yeah, it's a rat. It's real.
Um, I'm going to, and he took off. He ate most of the heads, right?
Most of the ones that are around him, maybe like 15 or 16, but there's like another 15 or 16, 17, 18, like 18 that are heads still. But some are cut in half by swords, so they're not like some of the head were already cut off. So maybe there's like 10 fully intact left that are kind of squished, but still technically fully intact.
I think Burke will take the remaining score or rats. I keep thinking that they're squirrels just because we're out in the woods.
Yeah.
I'll take the remaining rats, and I'll see if I can like sort of stand them up, just on in their kind of stiff bodies,
Rigor mortis.
and if I can't, I'll take like the other. No, yeah, I think I'll see. I'm gonna try to like just have them be sort of like standing up. Actually, no. Maybe Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take pieces of like sticks that I can maybe find. Maybe I can like whittle just some thin sticks for the moment, and sort of like skewer these dead squirrels and sort of like create like a ring.
Yeah.
Um,
Like where the rocks are, or like within it. How big is it?
well, it's kind of depending on how big how many squirrels I have. I, I think I probably just do this off and to the side, like not necessarily around the rocks. Probably like maybe just on like a softer patch of grass, just so that I can like stick the sticks into the ground. Um, I don't really have any magic, but like I think I'm finding interesting, if I can like study magic in a way, and sort of like begin to build on magic, um, I think I'm gonna see if I can set up these bodies in like a kind of ring, but like in a kind of, or maybe in like a row, like rows, and maybe like almost see if I can like experiment or maybe do like omen readings on like each and every one of their bodies to see like which soul of like these rats would best be, I would say, like repossessed in sort of a way, like
Right.
controlled. As like a conjurer, like a summoner, I'm like thinking like the balance of like what is a life now that it's not a life. Like this is kind of like touching into like the necromancy side.
Yeah.
But
Drag yourself
yeah,
into the middle of this little rat circle I made.
yeah.
And then there's 10. Go ahead and roll a d10. And this top one is 1, and we'll go clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it is this one right here that looks to be the best.
Yeah, and I'm not really. Actually, this wouldn't be that bad. I don't know if you would let this fly or not. I'm gonna take this rat that seems to be maybe like in okay condition that I've kind of like stuck a a stick down, like pierced it through. I probably use the knife just to create like a hole.
Mm-hmm.
And I will maybe like take this and I will begin to probably like inscribe on it like magic, like conjuration magic. But nothing that's like formal enough for like it to be a spell.
But I mean, you have to start somewhere, I suppose.
You have to start somewhere.
Are you like
Um,
a high schooler or like a middle schooler drawing your name in a notebook? Like you do the S? Like do you do that millennial S
I just do
thing?
the S.
Yeah.
That's all I
Over
do.
and over again.
I just do the 6 lines, and then I connect them, and then it's like, oh, I'm casting magic. Um, and I'm thinking, like, this might be. I don't know if you would allow it, but this might be like an find familiar, like like a necromancy esque find familiar, or maybe unseen servant.
Do you
It's
have?
kind of
Let me pull up
because
your
those are
spells.
because
Do you
they're
have
both
anything?
conjuration.
But you don't have them yet, right?
They're level 1, but yeah, I don't have them yet.
Um,
I mean, to be fair, the materials for find familiar I don't actually have, but that in and of itself is another problem.
Okay.
But these are just like, I'm just like thinking like this, like
Yeah.
sort of like minion that I can kind of like control, which is kind of leaning on the necromancer side.
I like this idea. In some regards, like there are mechanics for researching spells, and typically you have to be very high level. You have to have a library and whatnot. But I think your wizard. I think you're just not really used to being in a library. Like you have a book that you learn
I don't
from.
think I've researched really. I know how to read and write, but that's because the gnomes taught me. I think a lot of my magic is really
like
more
nature
on the
inspired.
spiritual
Spiritual.
nature. Yeah,
it's more like innate almost in some regards. It feels like.
In theory, I probably should have been a druid, but that's not how the world works. Sometimes you don't have those connections.
Right. So I think.
Nepotism.
I think you can kind of maybe not this specific time. I don't think you have to roll really well to get the first time. But you see this rat, you carve these S's and whatnot onto it. And I think you're doing your best to kind of teach yourself find familiar or whichever you prefer. Is there a necromancer spell you'd like more?
Yeah, I'm so 50-50 on this. I think I'm on. I mean, the find familiar makes. Well, this would be like like clearly like an undead version of find familiar, like. But
whatever your familiar is, it would like grow out of this thing's death. It wouldn't necessarily be a rat, but maybe be like rat-like or something.
Yeah. I think find familiar. That's just kind of what's speaking to me more than unseen servant.
Oh. Awesome. I think you can go at least a percentage of the way, if not all the way, to learning that. I'm just trying to think of the best way to turn that into like a role.
Well, I mean, for now, yeah. It's not necessarily that I want to turn this. Maybe maybe here's a. I kind of turned it from one thing into another, but what I actually wanted to start with is that this is me experimenting with having this kind of like control over a sort of summoned creature, and I think I'm using this as like a cadaver for like a real thing. So rather than like I'm doing necromancy, because I'm not really trying to be like a necromancer or anything. So I'm thinking more of this as like this is my experimentation, not this is I'm actually trying to make an undead rat.
Okay.
I'm like, when I get to a real rat or something or a squirrel or whatever, like I'll be ready because I've practiced it on these dead ones. That's kind of I think where I'm coming with this.
That sounds good. Absolutely. We don't even need a roll. You're just playing around with your essentially taxidermied rat friends. It's fine.
Sock puppet.
Let's see how long you're here, how long you're doing this. Roll like a d6 or something.
Well, I think I'm doing this the rest of the night, and then Mr. 2 walks in.
I know, that's what I want to see. Okay.
What do you want me to roll? Like a D?
Yeah, let's just do like.
I think I'm just doing this until he wakes up.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you finish with one and you find another that can kind of be done, and so you do a few more, and then Burke just or 2 just walks out. Doesn't
And he
say
walks out. 'Cause
anything.
I'm using it like sock puppets. I'm like, oh, I'm like talking to myself. Like, it's like, oh, you're supposed to pay me the gold, and it's like, no, I will never pay you the gold, and like I'm kind of like reenacting the conversation from before. It's like, ah, you're stuffing me into the bag. Ah, you won't get me. Ah, and he like, I'm like, my back is turned to him.
You've tied like the little sword to one of their hands. But
The other,
uh,
oh no, I throw it.
he starts to say
Oh.
your name, and then just watches you, and then sits down at this little stool, and just continues to watch you.
And he's like all these like little S's drawn on like a couple of these rats. And
I, are you making your
magic
own
study.
friends, Burke?
Well, you know, I just made a friend last night, and so you know I was you know, a little excited to make some more. You know, how was your sleep?
Fine. Goes over and starts to boil some water.
Yeah. I'll just stuff all these rats into the bag, probably into the same bag that the gold is in.
Oh. Okay.
Just like keep it all in one. I don't have anything else to carry it in. I mean, I think I have a big sack, but like yeah, I'll just carry all these dead rats in this because this is my traveling experiment. So yeah, of course.
So you're taking 3 rats with you? Dead rats, carcasses?
No, I'm
All of
taking 10.
Okay, you take all 10.
Yeah, the other 20 I don't think were like good enough because they were you know eaten or smashed or like skewered in bad ways, slashed. So I'm just gonna
Okay, you put all 10 in your bag.
10. I guess that's like 10 pounds. 10 pounds of weight. I don't know if I can carry that. That's okay. I'll carry it anyways. 10 dead rats. Okay, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wake up my friend, my new friend.
Morning, Burke.
Morning, Carl. You still wanna finish that deer? And he's just burned to a crisp at this point.
I think throughout the night he was picking on it occasionally, like, so there's not a whole lot left. There's like bones kind of scattered all around where he was laying. But you could there's a skull left. He hasn't touched the skull, and there's like a liver and some organs kind of just sitting by the fire.
You want liver? Or you can't live without her? I don't.
She doesn't laugh.
Well, yeah, I'm going. Well, we're gonna be off. As you know, as my friend,
I go with.
you're totally. Oh, actually, also I learned enlarge this morning, and I learned grease. I will. Well, you can come with us, but I mean, we're going to go to probably some other towns and with some other people like me. And, you know, a lot of those people, they're really mean. I don't know. You know.
I know mean. My brother mean. He kick me out. And he kicks at the dirt. Kick me out of the clan. Said, I too small to be raider.
You know what? How about this? For the next town, we're gonna take you, and I'm not gonna say we're not gonna let them kick you away. we're gonna make sure that they are welcoming of all of us.
2 kind of looks at you. I was like, wishful thinking, Burke.
We are gonna raise a town if they don't welcome my friend here.
You may raise a town if you prefer, but leave me out of it.
Wow, look at the Carl.
Yeah.
I'll be your friend still.
Yeah.
Even if some people I look at Mr. 2 won't do it.
He reaches forward for the skull of the deer, hits it really hard with a little strength check, which we should just do for fun. Maybe he fucks up real bad. Strength check for fun. Smashes the shit out of it. Kind of part of the brains go everywhere, and then he kind of just puts it to his mouth and starts licking it and then kind of eating the brains out of it, and just doesn't really acknowledge anything you've said.
Okay. Well, we're gonna be off. I'm gonna be medium encumbered.
Because of the dead rats.
Yeah.
Okay, you pack up the tent. 3, 2, make some breakfast, make some tea. I'll share some tea. And we are on the main map again.
Yeah, and we're going to do the same thing before, where we're going by the river. We're stopping for fish. We have to eat something.
True.
I think, though, if... We have a bow, right?
Go a little bit bigger than y'all.
I don't have a bow.
Yeah, neither does 2.
While we're making our way down the river, I'm gonna play with this new knife.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Yes.
I don't know how much I can do this while walking. I'm gonna see if I can cast magic into this knife, activate it. Is there, because
Talk to me about that.
Sorry, I'm dying here. I'm coughing. Oh, okay. So, I don't know how familiar I am with magical items. I imagine I know of them. Maybe?
You're
that
a
they
wizard.
exist.
Of course you would.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think what I'm thinking is some magical items, have spells in them,
Mm-hmm.
Activatable spells. Some with charges, some without, right? Some that just cast the spells, some that do something else. So I'm gonna see if I can just activate it. If there is just an activation that maybe shoots out something, or that maybe it turns invisible, or maybe I turn invisible.
Mm-hmm.
And see if I can channel any kind of magic into this. I don't know if that's the best way to go upon experimenting this. And if I
You could try. I think you might have to To me, it makes sense that you might have to burn a spell into it somehow. I don't know if you would do that. Would you try to?
Yeah, no, that's what I was kind of thinking. Although it's kind of weird because spells are more very specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you'd be casting grease on this, and then that would just be covering it in grease, right? So.
Yeah.
You somehow try to channel, so you're sitting there and you're
though,
channeling it. Yeah, go ahead.
my I guess my only like argument is that usually like some magic items can only be used by like wizards.
Mm.
And so with that in mind, it just kind of seems like with that logic there is some kind of like magical understanding that's involved, and that's what I'm kind of like thinking with these runes. Because maybe I'm a smart enough cookie to understand this. So that's like one thing, one way. So I'll see if I can like channel throughout the day, or like just like these moments, or maybe when we're resting. If that doesn't work, well, I'll see how that goes. But if that doesn't work, I will take to more specific testing. So I'm gonna
Before you do that, hold on. Roll an intelligence check to see if you would even know how it would look activated. Okay. So you just have a bad time with this knife, just a little bit. You channel your energy. I think right before you cast a spell, there's a feeling you have. And it's almost like something comes through you. And you almost develop that feeling as you're channeling towards this knife, but it seems like it's distant. Like the power, whatever is here, feels distant, feels weak, feels like you're not quite connecting with it. Nothing begins to glow, but you feel something about it.
I think I take out one of my rats, and I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna start talking to this dead rat. What do you know about this? What do you know about this dagger? I'm gonna like sock puppet it, and then I'm gonna try to like explore. No, I don't want to say explore, but yeah, that kind of sock puppet idea. I think I'm gonna like, kind of like
Two looks at you.
put my mind in the mind of a rat, and like talk back to myself, and then put on like that like a voice, like, oh, you just have to you just have to activate it. Like, and then maybe I'll take out another rat. I'm just doing this all while we're walking. Mr. Duke probably thinks I'm insane, but I'm just gonna be like talking back, and then I'm gonna start having like a sock puppet argument about how to use this rat, and then I'm gonna go back to the whole the scene I recreated the night before of the
I think 2 needs a wisdom check to be able to understand what you're doing. Because, like, obviously at first it seems crazy, but, like, you're a wizard. You haven't been entirely crazy this whole time. You've killed that bear. You had a bad night in the hamlet, but, everybody has bad nights. Okay, he gets it. Yeah, he's 100% with you. It doesn't seem concerned at all. And, Carl doesn't even need a roll. He's like, yeah, rat sock puppet. We did that as kids. Fun.
I think I'm gonna start like writing down. I think I'm gonna start drawing a like rat in my like on my paper, like when we take our like lunch. I'm going to put. I'm just gonna put in the chat. This is this is basically what I'm drawing. Just like I just draw like a little rat into, into my book, and that's about it.
Okay, let me put that on the screen real quick just for fun.
Well, the first step of before you exterminate the enemy is you have to think like the enemy. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, we're going to keep going, and I'm not going to be successful with this dagger knife at first.
Sorry, I'm just putting my mind in the head of like, we had an exterminator out, and I looked at his book, and there's just a picture of a rat. So 2 looks over at you, and is like, all right.
Like,
he's just
he thinks I'm like writing all these like magical things, and I'm just like, I'm just drawing a rat.
just absolutely drug a rat. He probably thinks you're like method acting or whatever the old timey equivalent of really just getting in the head of the rat.
I'm going to, after this, I'm going to, no, actually, we're just going to keep walking until the next place.
Okay. I gotta roll some encounter checks. You haven't moved yourself since you got here, right?
No.
Okay. We'll just start there. I think that was where we left off. Okay, go ahead and move yourself down one box. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah. Do you mind if we take like a 1 minute break? I'm getting a call.
Absolutely.
Just from somebody. Just give me 1 moment.
We'll be right back. Okay. Everything good?
It's funny because the guy I was speaking to, is just a Burke treasurer guy, just about being paid. So, but then he's like, oh, I have to take a call right now, and he said he was gonna call me back. So, it's showing too. But anyways,
welcome back to a little bit more of No One Burke. Nick, how are you feeling about your character right now?
Burke is I mean, he's making his way into this he's making his way through this island. He's definitely gaining like a lot of experience in terms like life experience, not just like actual like number experience, game experience.
A little bit of both.
He's making friends with both living and dead creatures apparently.
Absolutely.
He kind of, in the back of his mind, he does feel like he's kind of out of it. But maybe that's just because this place is strange.
Can Burke think back to the boat? Can Burke think back to how many days that's been?
I think it's been less than 2 weeks for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Strong. Okay.
Well,
because because rations and
depends on where exactly we started like this session. If we started like the next day or
yes, we haven't passed any time.
Yeah, if we haven't, but really the most amount of time that we actually spent was like on the bear thing. Everything else has been only like a couple of days. Like each square we do like 3 squares a day-ish? 3 tiles a day?
3 to 4. 4 if you like push it. It might any more you might have like a con check, or depending on what you're doing that day, that 4th might be like a con check.
Yeah, but we usually like spend some time fishing anyways, so yeah, I mean it's like 3 tiles a day. But then we had to like go out to that one place and then come back because of the bear. So that took a few extra days. Stayed in town, the Lavania, for only 2 nights, so 3 days total. Like, so not really. Yeah. Definitely more than a week though, but between 1 and 2 weeks.
Okay. And from the location that you're at, you did roll an encounter, so we're gonna see that in just a second. But before you see the encounter, you're at like a hill. Now there are more hills.
Sorry. Yeah. I should have healed, right? How's the resting? I haven't lost any HP except for last combat.
And you only lost 1, right?
Yeah. Do I just heal 1 a day, or are there special rules here?
Yes. Unless you have like a herbalism or any type of medical proficiency, it would just be 1 a day. However, I don't know, you can't really get that if you're traveling. So do you just want to hang out at the campsite that day, or do you want to like go very, very slow and maybe only move like 1 square, but you're just fishing all day and you can get that 1 back?
Yeah, I think probably that makes sense, spending the 1 day
just at camp.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's 1 day later, and let's make sure nothing happens at camp. So you can take back that extra XP, and I'll add the other one. Or not extra, but that 1 HP that the rats took from you. And I'll add 1 to number 2, and then he's still down 1. And from this spot, it's kind of like rolling hills, basically from here to the mountains. You're at a fairly gentle spot, but at a clearing on the top of like one of these hills, you can see some things. One thing you see is a town below. Like a little hamlet. I shouldn't say town. Hamlet, about the size of all the ones you've seen. What do you say?
Okay, yeah. We'll go over.
There is a hamlet. 2 more things. From that spot, Go ahead and roll a perception check. I'll give you the hamlet for free.
Perception.
Perfect. I don't even know how you could miss it, but you definitely didn't. You see a giant tree.
Now, when you say giant, it can mean a lot of different things.
It's bigger than all the other trees around it. It's maybe on the top of another one of those rolling hills, but it's sticking up higher than the rest of them by a good amount.
Is it like giant in the sense that it's like super tall? Is like its trunk like?
Its trunk looks huge, bigger than you could fit inside. It looks like you could fit inside the trunk. Maybe all three of you could fit inside the trunk. It's huge, and it's very tall. Yeah.
But it's not like the trunk's not like, 10 feet wide. It's only like 5 feet wide.
It might be,
or like maybe a bit more.
Let me jump. Give me 2 seconds. I can give you
even
rather
10 feet wouldn't be
good
that crazy,
estimate.
'cause there are trees that are like 10 feet wide. Like
I'm not
sequoias in
great with
California.
circumference and radius, but just width, on average, it's about 90 feet wide.
Oh, 90 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so definitely nothing like of this world.
It's you've seen nothing else like it on this island.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so a huge tree. And then that must mean it must be really tall too, unless it's like a chode tree. Just and just short.
It's just very, very cold out, y'all.
Don't worry, it's a grower.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll be fine. I'll let you think about that tree. And this you don't even have to roll a perception for because it's technically an encounter. And I'm just gonna let you see it. Where the fuck did it go? Why?
And is this in the same direction of the hamlet or a different direction?
It's on the map. It's farther down to the south. You should see giant tree now.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna stop. And you said there was a third thing?
Yes, you see not a giant eagle, but you see an eagle.
Does this look like the same eagle that I've seen before?
It might be. I mean, yeah. Was it over in this area?
It was this way, or it was across the river, but back here.
It doesn't appear to be circling you. Maybe it goes over here. If you watch it, it circles something maybe over here, and then flies around, maybe circles something way back here off into your back. You lose sight of it, but then it comes back. Go ahead.
Burke is gonna join the birds aren't real.
It's a spy.
It's a spy.
No, Burke. It's not the spy. The birds are real.
You don't get it. They're watching you watch me.
But
okay, there's layers to this.
You speak to something that's true. I mean, they're wog, and then he like freezes up and rolls his eyes as back as he could. Wog, they could technically be spying, but yeah, maybe.
Mr. Chu, how do you ever know that I'm not a spy?
I brought you here.
So you think, and I'll just keep walking. And we'll walk into this new hamlet with our friend, our Cyclops friend with us. Cyclops skin.
It's beautiful.
And when you say hamlet, are you talking like 4 to 10 houses or?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
These hamlets I've relatively kept the same kind of design, and then the towns that you'll eventually run into are different. 1 second. But as you approach, it is a very familiar sight. Give me 2 seconds and I'll bring you there.
Hey, there's a kid on the roof. No, I'm kidding.
No, this time there isn't. This is like the first time there isn't.
Wait, there is somebody on the roof, though.
Where? Have you met Raven?
I've not met Raven.
Yeah, okay.
Raven's on the roof.
Well, you can't see. You don't see Raven.
Okay. I see somebody else, though, but that's okay. We'll walk into this town. Is there anyone in here? Like, is it like empty or is it lively? All right.
It is dead, which you find a little bit strange, I imagine, because as you approach, you don't see any smoke coming out of the chimney. You don't hear any kids at play. There's a stand here. Presumably, you could buy something, but no one's there to offer to take your coin, and it's very quiet.
Well, as we walk in, Carl, it's all about being confident. Just chest out, head up high. Look at the bright, sunny day ahead of us, and I'll walk into town. And I will. I guess if I don't see anybody like on a roof like I did last time, I think I probably just approach like the first house I see.
Yeah.
And go door to door for these two houses at first, knocking. Hello, anyone home? I'm gonna just
quiet.
Try the door. Is it open? Like unlocked, I mean?
It is locked. I mean, the handle jiggles because these are fairly rudimentary houses, but they must have barred it somehow if you push against it.
What about the windows?
There's no glass. You can kind of see through it. It's dark inside. There's no glass, but there are shutters, so you have to kind of get close. Do you pull at the shutters?
Oh, I'll see if I can look in, stare in.
You can stare in, and you don't see anyone. Roll a perception check.
Yeah. Man, I'm only rolling high or low. Nothing in the middle.
3. Yeah, I saw a 2 earlier. There might have been, and a 1, I think, on attack. Well, you're getting out of the way.
No, I had a 1 on the in check as well for the spell, I think.
You don't hear or see anything.
Okay. Well, keep your eye and ear open. And I'll go to the other door. I'll do the same thing with a couple of houses. I'm not really trying to break and enter. I'm just trying to...
It's the same with the second one. You knock. You
make my way down.
This time, actually, roll another perception check after you knock. Get him out of the way. You hear nothing, and no one responds back. And you...
I'll keep making my way. Well, this is a bit strange. Say this is not the town the town that your friend said there was a massacre. Do you think? I look around. I'll try to maybe pay attention to, if there's maybe blood that looks like something else. Maybe because it's dried at this point. Like, is there any death here?
Let's turn that down 1 second. No, absolutely none. No. Nothing on the roofs, no blood left over, no dead bodies laying around, no, absolutely nothing. It looks perfectly normal. The sun is shining. You hear some birds chirping. It's a very pleasant day. It's a perfect weather. The only thing that's missing is the people.
I'm going to go. I'm gonna go up to the stand.
Mhm.
Are there just? Is there anything like actually here, or is it like an empty stand?
There are baskets of berries. There are fresh baked bread, or you assume are fresh. You can touch it. It's same as within the day. Some dried meats. There's a sewing kit just kind of laid out in a dress someone was working on. It kind of looks like a little traveling, self-sustained like sale dealer of some sort.
I'll pass some berries off to the other two. I'll take some meat beside, I'll eat on some of it. We'll snack a little bit. As we kind of like just hold in the hand while we're walking around, like snack while we eat.
Carl throws one of them up and tries to catch it in his mouth, but he doesn't have the best perception, so it just hits him right in the eye. So there's like a
salami on his eye. I mean, first I smell it just to see if I can if it smells like it's gone bad. But otherwise, if it seems okay, I'm gonna have it.
Looks good.
We're gonna keep going door to door, knocking.
Oh,
anyone here?
I apologize. I forgot to mention. Every time a rat bites you, there's a chance for disease.
That is true.
So nothing's really changed. So we're gonna go ahead and roll that. You probably didn't get it. Go ahead and do a save for poison. Spell, weapon, poison.
Is it?
It should be something. I thought it was something else, but
No. If you're talking about rats, you have to roll for the rat to see if it has like a disease, or no, I think you have to roll the percent to see if the attack is.
There is a
like,
5% chance, but I just wanted to see if you got it before I even rolled that 5% chance. But here, yeah, I can do the 5% chance first.
Yeah, you do it first, and then I would roll, I think, for poison. Or I don't even know if I get to roll, actually.
There is a roll for sure of whether you actually get it or not. And I can pull that rat page up, but 5 or lower. No, you just don't. Never mind. Don't even look it up.
Oh, that was pretty low, though.
Mm-hmm. It was coming for you.
Rats never hurt anyone.
Was it poison? I thought it was safe for disease, but I don't see that button.
It is a disease.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah, I'll keep asking around.
Okay. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock.
If nobody's gonna answer, we're just gonna hang out here, I guess, for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
If nobody comes, we'll eventually break down a door.
Save versus poison. Yeah. Do it just for fun. Do it just for me. I just want to see how you would have reacted. It's on that second page. You're fine. There was no disease, and you wouldn't have caught it either way. I should probably do that for the others. Let me 1 second.
Oh yeah, because theirs might have.
Mm-hmm. Okay, same rules. Good and good.
Yeah, but we're going to.
We're
just gonna hang out here, eat the food. Gonna look at this dress, I guess. It's not really done, so not too interested in it. It's like, oh, maybe they'll be back soon.
Coming out of like nowhere, you kind of hear some running, and then a kid freezes, sees your friend Carl, and goes, ah! And begins to run off.
Wait, kid, don't run away.
Makes a couple of steps, turns back.
Stay where you are.
Well, let's see what morale looks like. Actually, okay. Steps back, keeps the knife pointed at Carl. Carl looks over.
No. Well, no need for weapons. Okay? Didn't your mom ever tell you running around with knives are dangerous?
No, 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 she never did.
Okay, well, I'm telling you now, okay? You clearly don't have a mom. You're an
Oh,
orphan?
yeah.
Oh my goodness. You
Yeah,
wanna be
I ran
adopted?
away from the
Great.
orphanage, though.
Good for you. That kind of entrepreneurial mindset is just what we're looking for. Um, say, do you want to be friends?
Looks at Carl. Looks at 2. Says no.
Hey,
Wait, let me roll that because I think it's probably a no, but the morale
you
check
never
was
know.
good.
Kid
Shit.
might wanna.
Okay, that was pretty good. Let's roll the kids. Intelligence.
Maybe charisma. Maybe not dumb kid.
Dumb
I mean,
kid.
hey,
We can also
they
roll
fit right
charisma
in.
because that's
They
like
fit
more of
right
a
in.
people thing. Low charisma.
Look, it's an ugly orphan dumb kid. What's not like better?
Let's do we'll start at the top now. So strength, dex, con,
He's strong is his strongest suit. He can totally
Wisdom.
relate. Okay, randomly.
and then
wise.
perception.
Look, he's wise because he didn't run away, because he thinks that we could have probably just smoked him if he ran when we told him not to.
He's
Say,
wise. He's on his own. He thinks for a second. Or it's actually a girl. She thinks for a second. Huh. Well, I have been
traveling.
hungry. You have any food?
Yeah, for sure. I brought all this food, and I take the food from the cart that I'm holding in my hand as I'm walking through town. Here, you want some deli meats?
Keeps
Just,
an
like,
eye on
throw-
Carl. Takes the meat and like eats it real fast. Drops the sword and kind of sits underneath the tree. Just eats as much as you'll give her. She looks starved. She looks like she hasn't eaten in a few days, and then before that hadn't eaten well for some time.
My goodness, you're a hungry one. You want some rat? I pull out a rat out of my bag.
Maybe if you would have started with the rat, but at this point in time, she says no.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not
Starting to
done
smell a little bit.
jerkifying yet.
It's 2 days
I've
old
not.
now, right? Because it's more than 24 hours. You're on to the second day.
Wait, do I have? And why do I feel like I have salt in my?
For a spell, maybe?
Didn't I
Seasoning?
buy salt? Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. Okay, for a second, for some reason I thought I bought salt. Oh, I've also lost some butter. Because of grease. How many times have I cast grease? Just twice, I believe.
Once on the bear.
And then once on
sometime
this
before.
deer.
Yeah.
I'm going. Oh, and okay, I can get bark whenever I need to. Okay. Well, say, kid, what's your name? I'm Burke. This is Mr. 2 over here, and this is Carl, our friend.
They call me Ash.
Ash.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a tree. Well, and speaking of trees,
Just like Ashley, but just like shorter. Sometimes I have to pretend to be a boy. That's why I cut my hair short.
well, maybe when you grow up, you will be fully Ashley. But for now, you're Ash. So, tell me,
Baby Ash, Ash baby.
what's that tree over there? That was some big tree. You know anything about it? I kind of point to the direction of the huge tree.
Keeps eating. Looks up at you and says, "Nope, it's just a big tree. I don't know. Yeah, I saw it from the hill when I was coming south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen anyone recently? Aside from us?
I just got here.
Where'd you come from?
Looks around and then points behind her.
Which direction is that on the map?
I'll ping it.
You came from that way.
Well, she at
Are you
least
not
came
from this?
through the house through that way, yeah.
Oh, are you from? I point to the house. Are you from the? Do you live in this house?
Shakes her head now. No, no. I, I begins to cry. Let's see a con check. What was the con? Shit, I should have written
It was
those
like
down.
8, I think.
Because we started
Yeah,
with
I think.
charisma and then intelligence,
Yeah, it's 8.
charisma, and then we did straight down the line. 1 second. And charisma, and then strength, decon. So strength was 9, 8, perfect. So 8 plus whatever this roll is gonna be. Ooh. She just begins to bawl. Incoherently starts to yabble at you. And and everyone was dead.
Wait,
You get the word Heartland. You hear the word Heartland, but
I
you think you do
slap
at
her.
least.
Speak. Speak calmly. What happened? I'm not against hitting children.
Another con check. That'll still fail. She's crying even harder now.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Just point me where. Where's Heartland? Oh, but Heartland's that's the place that's pretty far from here, right? Or I guess I say that to Mr. Two. Heartland. That sounds. That's what I think she said. It's pretty far, isn't it?
As you're looking off in that direction, like the direction you're measuring, Two will point back and say, I don't know what she was talking about, but the Heartland will point in the essentially the opposite direction to your northeast. Many miles back, across the river.
Wait, Heartland's not one of the places I've been to, has it?
It's on the other side of the river, so you wouldn't have just come across it walking on the side that you were on.
Yeah. Okay, kid. You gotta get yourself together. Listen, you're okay now. Are you recently adopted, or have you always been adopted?
I've never been.
Have you been-
I'm orphan still.
You've always been an orphan?
No, my mom and dad died. And then I was an orphan, and then I was never chosen. So I've never technically been adopted, she'll say, even though she's not very intelligent.
Okay, well, look, at this rate, we're not gonna choose you either, okay?
She cries harder.
Oh my god. I turn to Mr. Two. Kids, am I right? Goodness. They're there, and I'm like not really sure how to like. I'm kind of just like half like patting her, but like probably too hard, like trying to be like they're there, like.
She's snotty and starts to like rub the snot all on her arm like disgusting kids do, and then she starts to toughen up and it's like. I'm from Harlan. My mom and dad died. I've been an orphan for several months now. I don't know. And I just ran away because the lady's real mean.
The lady? Wait, which lady? I have a thing to say.
In Livonia. She'll point up north. Like the last town you came through, basically.
Oh, like the mole ladies, maybe? Well, you're safe here. You're safe with us. We won't hurt you unless, you know, you deserve it. I say.
She accepts that. That's better than the last lady. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. I guess we can't really be friends with this. That's okay.
Can I come with you? Can I follow you?
Yeah, no, that's fine. But what's more important is And I just kind of start disregarding. What's more important is where is everyone here? And
Oh.
um, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's play a game. Trust building exercise. Okay, we're gonna, and I just point to like one of these houses. We're gonna get you inside, and if you can get inside, because you guys are great at like climbing. Actually, I go to one of like the ones with like the thatch roofs that I've seen kids climbing on. You've climbed a thatch roof, haven't you?
What's thatched?
Well, here, catch, and I throw her up to Carl. Carl, can you throw
Hmm?
her onto the roof for me?
Yeah.
And we'll kind of just I'll throw her to Carl. Carl throw her onto this roof,
Okay.
and see if she can like go down the chimney or something. She might fall
Yeah.
or something.
To be fair,
Or go
you
through
didn't tell Carl to lift her up or do anything gently. You said throw. And with very strong Carl, he gives a full strength, 25, and
Yeah,
throws the
fine.
shit out of the kid. Essentially from where he's standing, I think. Alright, we gotta roll a d6 for falling damage. But it's soft, so maybe there's a bonus.
I feel like maybe like some kind of dex check like first, because you're kind of tumbling onto a thatch roof, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're
Like, and
going
also
up at
confirm.
least, and then you're coming down, so unless the kid has tumbling, but the kid doesn't have tumbling.
When you're throwing
Okay, I
people
can roll
low,
a
like
dex. What was the dex?
you're
It
not
was 8.
8 as well, yeah.
Sorry, what are you saying?
Well, yeah, I get that he's throwing. Yeah, whatever. We'll just see how it ends up.
The dex check is actually so bad that like the sword, she begins to like flip a little bit, and the sword comes out of the scabbard and drops on the ground somewhere over here, and she does a front flip and kind of lands on her back. And you know what? I'll do a D3. That'd be better. Okay, only takes 1 damage. Has a little bit of life left.
Yeah, she, bruises herself. Hey, look, Carl.
Why'd you do that? Why?
You have.
Why did you do that?
I yell at her. Shut up! I'm trying to. This is supposed to be a learning opportunity.
She starts to cry really loud, like really, really loud.
I just started talking to Carl. Carl, we have to be a bit more gentle.
Gentle?
With our
Gentle
yeah.
giant.
Gentle giant.
Now, what the hell is going on out here? What am I seeing? We beating children now, Mr. Burke. What are we doing?
Oh my God. If there's anyone who is more dangerous to this kid than us, it's gotta be you.
Why, I declare that was insidious by nature, and I do not appreciate you talking to me as such. Why am I a threat to the kids? I protect these hamlets.
Yeah, then where is everyone?
We saw... Looks at Carl. Carl turns back and looks very dumb. We saw your party walking with a cyclops. We do not trust said cyclopses, as they have been known in the past to be raiders of our hamlets. So we hid, as we do sometimes.
What, you've never had humans been raiders of your hamlets before?
It's less of a concern. Humans are less of a concern. Just shrugs at you.
Okay, well, you know what? We haven't done any raiding yet. I kind of like throw the...
He follows
a
you.
loaf of bread. No, I throw a loaf of bread back to the stand. We haven't pillaged or taken anything.
Looks back. So you're gonna leave some coin for the obvious things that you stole from this merchant, right?
Of course, I take out my coin bag. I rifle through the dead rats in there, like throw them out.
He watches you see some dead rat, like 3 dead rats.
I probably just grab 1 gold coin. Probably is more than enough. I'm like, actually, then I go back, yeah, there's probably some change for this, right? Is 1 coin enough? Yeah, it's probably fine. I leave 1 gold coin. Weren't you behind us? I think, was he ahead of us or behind us? For some reason, I thought he was behind us the last time, but you know what?
You
One
dilly-dally.
of these weird days.
You like to dilly-dally, I suppose. I'm not sure. I haven't been keeping track of you, Mr. Burke. I walk my route. I may be ahead, I may be behind. I may still technically be behind you, depending on the direction you're going.
And how many people have you saved so far on your trip?
Crime is at an all-time low because of my regular involvement. You're welcome.
We just got mugged by
No, you did not.
by a whole company of rats last 2 nights ago?
Technically.
2 nights ago.
Are you telling me a magician, a giant cyclops, and says two by name, and two are unable to handle a few little rat bandits? Rapscallions? Rat scallions?
Clearly, as you can see, I mean, this guy got kind of messed up, and you can see two still has, the 1 point of damage taken. Some of us, got a little bit more hurt than others, but that's okay. He's kind of new, but we're clearly fine, but that still doesn't stop the fact that we got attacked, and you're not really stopping these highway muggers.
This gives you those come on eyes. Like, a couple of rats scurry through your camp and you all of a sudden think that is someone else's business. Did you sleep with your food? Did you attract them? Burke, there are much bigger things to worry about on this island than some rats
and one of them is
crawling in your
one of them is you. But
tent.
anyways,
That's twice now that you have insulted me, young Burke. And then, I believe, if I think back, there was twice before in that tavern. You're making it a habit.
Well, you're super confrontational, so I'm just dishing it back.
Get the child off the roof. Tell your Cyclops to get the child off the roof. Child's still crying.
Yeah, she's just crying in the back. Carl, can you gentle giant, grab the girl?
Gentle giant walks over and helps her down.
And gently put her on the ground.
On the ground, she runs off immediately. And
hey,
then
don't run.
Stays away from you, goes behind,
she's
and
probably limping. Okay, let's be real here. Okay,
yeah.
She probably has movement penalties.
Yes, if you really wanted to approach, you could catch her, but she tries to stay away unless you really go for her, and then she goes behind the sheriff and hides.
Listen, if this guy, hey, we've adopted you. I say.
Do you have the papers, Burke?
Look, you guys, can you even read?
We're gonna have to take her right back to the orphanage. In fact, that's why I came down. No, you can't! And then she'll take a step back.
Yeah, you can't take her. She hates that place.
She'll look back at you. You are not involved in this, young Mr. Burke. This not of your accord.
Carl, this man is trying to take our new friend.
Our friend? No.
He's trying
No,
to steal our
friend.
friend and hurt her. Look, she's crying because of him. She's still crying from her leg.
She's yeah, she is crying, but has the sword out and is like kind of limping back. You hurt our friend. He puts his hand on his sword, kind of turns between both of you. Burke, you tell this Cyclops to back down now. Gentle giant.
You know, you don't always have to be gentle if someone's
No?
holding their sword with them. I say, and then I look to the girl. Wait, she has her sword too. Fuck. Well, luckily he only has one eye, so he can't see.
Yeah, not even paying attention. No gentle.
I mean, I'm just gonna say this guy is being awfully not friendly. He's trying to hurt your friends.
You hurt our friend. You hurt our friend real bad. I don't know if I like that accent. I feel like we're bordering on The Ringer or whatever that one show was.
Simple Jack from Tropic Thunder.
Oh, it's not what I was going for, but maybe it might be a little too close.
That's kind of what
I'm trying to go for giant, but sometimes it ends up going too low IQ.
I mean, they're meant to be IQ.
Yeah, they are. They're mentioned. They are dumb. Okay. I don't think it's a surprise though. So okay, we'll roll into initiative.
Okay. Amazing. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna roll in with.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna roll in with enlarge. Spells. Initiative. Oh, it says.
Okay, for this guy, I want to go. Oh my
gosh, my initiative rolls are so low.
13.
Oh wait, no, that's.
We do want low. Low is good.
No, sorry, I mean not
high.
Low. It's high.
There. 2 looks over. Are we really doing this, young Burke? Doesn't say it loud enough for you to respond. You just rolled that 9?
Yeah.
Okay. And then 2 will.
Girl can roll in. Girl.
Let's see if
another
girl wants to roll
another
in.
trust exercise. You're gonna fight for your freedom.
Girl's morale's didn't fail, but I don't think she's necessarily excited to run in. She's kind of afraid of everyone in this situation. Okay, and then let me pull this over. And we're gonna go, let's see what 2 does. What do you think about 2's motives? Okay, and then where is... Okay, that Cyclops is old. Okay.
Who has the longsword?
That is 2. 2 goes first. We're going to cut it to a short break. We'll be right back for just a little bit more. We're going to let the anticipation build. I'm going to turn on some good battle music. 1 second. About Burke's motives. Not Burke, sorry. That's you. 2's motives. What 2 wants to do. everybody's favorite. Ready, ready, ready?
I am ready.
Rap battle. Two steps back. Doesn't do anything. Your
Okay.
turn.
I cast Enlarge on my new friend Carl, making him a whopping 10% bigger.
What does that have to? What does that say to do on strength? Can you post that real quick?
It doesn't affect strength.
But the
it
weapon's
gives
bigger.
him. It essentially will give him like 1 more damage.
Okay, here, post that real quick for fun.
Yeah. So basically he deals 10% more damage. I'll post it, but 10% more damage. Which only affects the weapon when it comes to attacks. And it's rounded up. So even...
Okay. Armor class, attack roll do not change, but damage roll increases proportionate to the size. And you're just doing 10% larger.
Yeah, I think it just essentially deals 1 damage.
Yeah, I can add a
per
+1 to the attack, no problem.
Just to the damage part of the attack.
Yeah,
but
sorry. Damage,
Yeah.
not to the attack.
Not to the actual roll. But
okay.
he will be bigger, and he will feel bigger, and that's kind of what I'm getting out of this. You know, he can sense that, you know, he grows in size and grows in proportional strength, but like not necessarily like, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Gets bigger. I don't know if... No. He's probably... doesn't even need intelligence. You told him yesterday you were going to make him bigger. So now he's like...
Yeah, I did.
As he grows, he probably yells, "Forever!"
And it lasts 5 rounds.
I don't know, forever. Okay. Hamlet goes next, though. H.S. Jackson. Attacks with... He rolled in double-handed, so we're going to attack the giant, which... Let me make sure I have the AC ready to go. Yes, I do. Beautiful. Okay. Attack. 18 just hits. We're going to roll damage. 9 plus 1.
damage.
We got 10. That is no, he doesn't get the +1. 9. Ugh. Just cuts right into this Cyclops. And Cyclops is armorless, but they have very strong hides that give them a pretty great AC. And he takes 9 damage, which would bring him down.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. No! Carl!
Okay.
Oh.
Now Carl's attack.
He's down.
He's not down. He has more
Oh, I
AC
thought
than
you
9.
said-
Or more HP than 9.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you meant you brought him down. Okay, no mind.
But he is bleeding. He is hurt. A little bit of damage. Only 9, though. And then... Sorry, I calculated that wrong. He's down to 14 HP now, but still good. And then attack with this. 11 has to hit... Oh, he's in like full plate. No, I put studded on him. So 4, so 14. Has to hit 14, just fails. So the log just bounces off the armor. Ha! You think this Cyclops, or whatever country accent I was using earlier, more Georgian? He mocks the Cyclops, spits at you, and we roll into initiative.
I'm gonna roll in with Grease.
Okay. Hamlet going, and then we've got... I'll do 2. Or do Carl.
Holy, what are these rolls?
Yeah, even Cyclops beat you. Let's see what 2 wants to do. Goes at the end. Doesn't matter. Okay. Cyclops boy gives the rush. Don't hurt, friend. Oh, beautiful. Smacks the shit out of it. Definitely a single crit, so double damage. So a double secondary D6 after this.
Wait, why does he crit on that?
He rolled a 22, which is. Oh wait, no, he doesn't roll. That's the plus. He would only crit if it was 17 plus 10 or 8 or 18 or higher. You're right. Doesn't crit,
Okay,
so just 5.
Plus 1.
Plus 1, 6 damage. Brings that log right down on Hamlet. Hamlet goes down. Hamlet.
Sheriff Jackson.
Yes, Hamlet, Sheriff HS Jackson. Take some damage. 6. Let me make it visible.
Me and him go at the same time.
This much. And now he has 37, because my brain didn't, or 27, because my brain did not want to do math for a second. Okay. And then we are. Your turn. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, me and him are going at the same time, but I'm gonna be casting grease on him.
Okay. You can go first this round, and if you tie again, he'll go first the next time.
Okay.
It's technically instantly, but I'll let you talk first.
Well, I'm gonna cast grease on him, so he has to save versus spell.
Fails.
Perfect.
So where does this grease come
you...
from? You have butter, right? And that's how you do it? What does that look like? Explain it to me. Explain it to everyone.
I think I hold out my butter. And before last time, yeah, I guess I kind of like liquefied it before and like stretched it out. I think I probably am like doing the same thing, honestly. So it begins to sort of like melt and like liquefy and like in my hands, and then I like kind of and you know what, I'm just like kind of aiming for him. So what I'm gonna do is like with this butter, I'm going to like clasp it on my hand and then like make like a little circle like this and then I'm gonna and like blow it.
At first, the surface of the grease doesn't want to break, so it makes a little bit of a bubble, and then it goes.
Yeah, and then blow it all over him.
He's covered in grease. It's disgusting. Buck.
And so he should fall prone.
Oh, because it's slippery as fuck, right? And he failed his check.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was on him, but I guess it would
it's
also
it's in the area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in the area. I make it like
into
behind
the area
him so
or
that it doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't affect.
Can skid and fall. Skid. Okay. Can reach. Okay, that's fine. Okay, he is prone. Which I believe gives you a +4. Let me pull up those charts. Or not you, but the next guy. +4, beautiful. Okay. Well, motherfucker drops. And, well, it's his turn, right? So he tries to get up on his turn. Does it say how long they have to stay stuck down?
You know, it's actually kind of terribly written. Mm-hmm. It says any creature entering
has to exit the area.
or at the time must slip, skid, and fall. It doesn't say anything about like making saves at the end of the turn. It doesn't really.
So he begins to crawl out, but he stays prone this round, which cuts down his movement. So I think he begins to skid away, and that would provoke, or not skid away, but tries to go outside of the grease area, which would provoke attack of opportunity from our giant guy. So as he starts to try to get out of the grease, we're gonna have another.
I don't really have a weapon to make an attack of opportunity.
You could,
unless you could. Is it possible to like make an attack of opportunity to like grapple somebody to keep them in?
No, it has to. It very specifically talks about like it's a weapon thing. Yeah,
it has to be a weapon attack.
If you were a monster, your attacks would technically count, but as a wizard, I think you'd have to have like a knife on you or something, and you'd have to probably already have it out.
Yeah.
15 definitely hits. Let me loop this, and then I'll have more variety next time. What were we doing? Attack, and that was 15. Beautiful. So we're gonna do damage, but that was actually 19 because it was a +4, but it doesn't matter because it already passed. And sorry, ignore that, and maybe ignore that first roll. D20 +6. Yes, ignore that first roll. That was the Hamlet. He's crawling out. That was Jackson. I clicked the wrong person. So here's the attack roll for the club. 15. Don't know how that also did it. No, it says club. Okay, I'm tripping. Here's the damage. We already rolled the damage. 7 + 1. So 8. So Jackson hits 8.
Wait, is his weapon supposed to be 2d4? The giant?
It's a d6.
Okay, so it should be the 5 then.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. I rolled. So, but in between the first club, I pulled up the wrong thing, which confused me. Thank you. So it is 5.
So he takes another 6.
Yeah. Down to 21.
I just drew the grease where it should be.
Awesome. I think he's still stuck in it as he goes to move. Moves a little bit and is just still stuck in it. Drops back down. And 2's hanging out. Okay, initiative.
Okay. I'm gonna come into initiative with a weapon. If you think I should take a penalty for drawing a weapon, then you can add that in as well.
Like
or is drawing an action, or is that
item interaction? No, you can just you get an item interaction. That's fine. I'm gonna roll this d10 and add 3. Okay. I'm gonna have an 8. And then Cyclops gonna come in with a 14, going slow today. Or actually was pretty fast last time. Okay, you get to act first.
I'm gonna go around, make sure that he's still in there. Now,
sorry, 1 second. The item interaction I think would lower your like half your movement because it would take this. I think it would. Maybe it wouldn't because that would just be attack.
Well, I would still have more.
No, you're still good. You're still good. I was just trying to continue that thought, but no, you're fine.
And when while he's down, I'm gonna take a stab at him. So what do I get? Like +4 on this?
Yeah, because he's prone. Crit the fuck out of the motherfucker.
Oh, not a great damage roll. 4 damage.
Not bad. Not bad.
Oh, wait, sorry. Just also, I'm not holding onto my bag, so I shouldn't have that -1. That's like, that's including like being encumbered.
Oh, right, you would have dropped your bag. No problem.
Yeah.
But that's still not a double crit, so you're good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I can just do this. Boom. Yeah, okay.
Anything else you want to do on your round?
I'll say to Carl. No, I'm gonna say out loud, "You're not gonna hurt my friend Carl." And as I sort of stab him.
Okay.
Yeah. It's my turn.
Perfect. I think he's close enough to being outside that, like, if you set it on fire, he would definitely catch on fire, but he can get 1 foot out of the grease. So he begins to stand up. Actually, he was hit pretty hard, so he would have just been right here. So he begins to stand up. Does this say you can't stand up? Yeah, because you have to get out and search for, like, the closest non-grease. So he begins to crawl again. This spell seems weird. I love it.
Yeah, it's a terrible. It's mostly bad just because it's how it's written, not that.
Attack of opportunity.
when I play it with in my campaign, we've just reworked it so that it makes sense.
Do they stand back up in your campaign, or what do you do?
No, I've completely reworked it so that it's not even the same spell at the moment. It's just like they fall prone, and that's basically it. Like, and it only anyways, that's not the point. We both get attack of opportunity, or
yeah, you've got your knife out. You go for it.
It's not a knife. It's a sword. It's a real weapon. Oh, that's a 13. Does a 13 hit?
I think that's just short now. 14 AC.
Yeah, I don't think I can. Do any like bonuses stack? What's the DM screen? Yeah, okay, probably. I don't think I can get a +5. That's like usually pretty impossible.
Yeah, I mean you're technically flanking, but he's already on the ground, so every position is flanking.
He's prone +4, high ground, but I guess that's where the +4 comes from.
Yeah,
flank is the only thing I can think
of.
But
how could you not flank? I've never heard of someone flanking someone down, unless it's like a really big monster, I guess. But like,
yeah,
you'd almost always be flanking it, unless you just walk to the head, I think.
Yeah, I know. Okay, it's a miss. He doesn't have a shield, does he?
Not out. He's dual. Not dual wielding. He's got 2 hands on the long sword, bastard sword.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Okay. Takes 4 from this guy. And
5.
Oh yeah, +1. Thank you. 5. Okay. Just kind of stuck in place. 2. No.
While he's on the ground.
I mean, I think he's dropped his sword. What else did I give him? He used his movement to try to move, and he got hit. So, it is 2's turn. 2 does nothing. Yeah, nothing right now. And then it's Carl's turn.
It's pretty bad.
Carl misses really badly. Well, +4. Yeah.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Falls short. Log just like hits right next to it. Nothing.
He's trying not to get into the grease.
Mm-hmm. Okay, initiative. Do this one fast.
Oh my gosh, this guy is so slow. My initiative rolls. This one I need to be rolling for damage.
Okay, Okay, Cyclops goes first. Let's see how good this hit is. +4 to... Oh,
That's a 29.
Oh, yeah.
just
29
demolished.
clears by 15. No, sorry. Yeah, clears by 15.
I don't know if we're doing triple crit, but we're definitely doing double. Let me pull up the thing I was looking
The
at.
triple thing, I think, is just Koibu in one campaign.
Okay. Yeah, because I was reading his 2E modifications, and when I didn't mention a 3, but maybe I was
That was only for
it.
Tombs of Scoria.
Because they had like just such good weapons.
No, they wanted to. They came into the campaign with the rule, like kind of testing it, and I don't think he loved it. The purpose was that because he wanted to see like if they were fighting like lower level creatures like that it would feel better. But what he learned was that essentially they were just triple critting against like, you know, like Scoria or like the dragons and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, that's not really the purpose of this. The purpose was for beating up like the small guys, not for the beating up the big guys.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Double nat 18 plus, single crit 5 or more, double crit 10 or more. Clear AC by nat 17, it doubles those, so you have to be 10 to crit or 20 to double crit, which is just like would be a ridiculous roll. So yeah,
Just a
that's
regular
beautiful. Here we go. Let me lower that. Who was that? That was Carl, right? Yep, Carl. So here's the first hit. 3. And then we've got 3. Okay. Awesome. We've got 8 damage.
9.
Yes. Oh yeah, because he grew. That would affect all of those then, right?
Well,
Or would it only
no,
affect the
because
first
it's the same. It's just the same attack. It's just the damage. So you take 10% from the damage roll. So if he did like 10 damage, then you know he essentially does rounded up 11 damage.
Okay.
But it's always just like 10%. So if he did 20 damage,
Just
then
on top
it
of
would
the
actually
whole
be,
total.
it would be 2. It would be an actual, yeah.
Um, kind of takes the wind out of him. Kind of beats the shit out of him. Y'all are like bullying this guy. Reaches for his sword, which is what he rolled in for, and just makes a terribly prone attack, which doesn't make any sense. But he's going towards you, which I think he can just hit.
Against me?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
But this is a single hand. He's just slinging his bastard sword kind of wildly. Terrible negatives to this.
Ooh, that's gonna be a hit.
Yeah. What is yours? You're at 10, right? Or 11 with if you have your shield up.
I don't think I grabbed my shield. I think I just had my sword on me.
Yeah, it knocks the shit out of you. 4 damage.
I'm up. Oh.
And I don't think he takes a tap of opportunity again. He stays put. So, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna come in. I keep closing this page. I really need to stop doing that. 15.
That hits. 4 damage.
4 damage.
Down to 3.
As I stab into him. This is the next round.
Roll initiative. Ooh, good roll, Hamlet. Or Jackson.
Oh my gosh, oh my. I'm like rolling 7s or above. I believe the grease and the enlarge ends at the end of this turn. is 5 rounds. 5/4. The good thing is if I cast Enlarge first and then Grease, they end at the same time. So easy to...
Well, Cyclops gets to go first.
Come on, Carl.
No gentle giant. No gentle giant. Brings the log down.
Avenge me, Carl.
Ugh. Just crits the motherfucker to hell. To all types of shit. Four. 7. Brings him to 0. And as that log hits Jackson, he drops his blade. His head hits the dirt, face down, and he is unconscious. And we are.
Carl. I fall to the ground. Carl. I've never really had friends.
Carl, friend.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm like bleeding profusely. Thank you. Even if I go now, I can say that you were a great friend.
You no go now. He pats you on the back pretty hard. He should almost take damage, but it's not bad.
I'm down. Can't fade over. No. Hey, girl, don't run away. You're part of this now. You're part of us.
Well, let's see. Okay. Yeah. Well, one more. Oh. Amazing roll. So morale rolled great, and then I rolled like a... whatever it was. It was a d20. So with that, plus whatever skill I would think of, she passes. So comes back.
Help. Do you know anything about medicine, girl? She's also really stupid, so I imagine no. But
Yeah, she doesn't.
okay.
No,
He's
you're hurt.
maybe
Why did you kill him? Why did you?
and he's not dead. We're gonna have to save him. Okay. Let's I'm gonna strip him of his armor to help save him to
Okay.
see if I can give him any medical attention.
Well, you brought him right down to 0, so he's not bleeding. That's good. He would
No.
eventually just raise on his own, but you can slowly start to take off his armor. It would take a few minutes.
I'm gonna, see if I can do 1 point of damage to him, like sneakily with maybe a knife.
An unconscious body. You don't even need an attack roll. Just do a damage. Yeah. You gonna do it with that knife that you did, that little letter opener, or your janky knife?
I'm gonna do it with the janky knife, the one that deals.
Is that what you've been using this whole time, or no? You got a short sword.
No, I use a short sword,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna pull out a knife and just, as I'm like trying, like, quick, we have to like strip his strip his armor off,
She says,
and
yeah,
strip his clothes off.
Yeah, she'll
And
go
so
for
as I'm
one of the
stripping it
arms.
off, I'm like cutting like off the,
Roll it
like
too.
maybe some of the strings that like help tie together the plate mail.
Mhm.
And as I do that, I cut into him intentionally, so that he's bleeding. And then I'm like, yeah, oh, wait, we have blood wounds. And I'm going to then try to heal him. I have no healing experience, by the way, but do I need like a wisdom check on the healing?
It is always wisdom, isn't it? Yeah, go for it.
Okay, well, here goes nothing. Well, that's a failure.
Starts to bleed
Do I
out.
do this every round, or
Roll it.
as I try to like stuff
Roll
like
a d3 -1. Or was it just damage? No, don't forget the -1. No, do the -1.
Well,
yeah.
well, I'm sticking it as far in until I deal damage, right? Like
I know, but I want to see how much damage. It's either 1 or 3. It's either going to be like 1 or 2, right? Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's -2 and now he's bleeding.
Yeah. And then I mess up on the wisdom
Yeah.
on the first aid check,
So
so he's at -3. I'm just gonna keep trying to stuff like cloth into him, until until I get
it's
it.
okay. I mean, each minute that goes by, he's going
So
to
that's
start to lose
so
one. Does anybody
so
step
he
in? Carl
3.
doesn't.
He should be at -5 now by the time that he's saved.
Oh, he's not saved. Did you go for another wisdom check? Okay.
Yeah, I keep going until I get it.
Um,
Well, or until he's dead, but
okay.
as he does this, I'm like, okay, I think we stopped it. It wasn't too bad. And I strip him of his plate mail. I take that.
Okay. So you go from medium to heavy encumbrance, extreme encumbrance.
Oh, I'm probably gonna be encumbered. And I take a sword too, his two-handed sword. Is it two-handed sword?
Yes, I can. If you want to fill out one of your spots, I can tell you what it is. It's a bastard sword. You can swing it single or double. It is a +1 to attack and +1 to damage. Actually, it's a pretty good sword.
Ooh. Okay, I can't even wield it, but that's okay.
And then the damage for single-handed is 1d8. And this says the damage for double is 2d4, but I feel like it's maybe higher than that. Let me check that.
Do you know what the weight is on it or no?
Let me check it. Book, yes. Page 69. The only page I have memorized.
Combat.
Bastard sword. Yeah, small to medium, it's okay, because 2d4 is just better overall. It's 2d4 two-handed and 1d8 single-handed, and then if you're fighting a large monster, it'd be 1d12 and 2d8.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it jumps up really well. It scales.
Yeah.
I
Well,
didn't check the weight, sorry. 69. Only page I have memorized.
weight and speed would be nice as well.
Yeah. I think speed is 6.
5? 6?
Speed. It is 6 if you're single-handed and 8 if you're two-handing it.
Okay.
It might be different on the economic sheet because I'm looking at this book, but I don't think it. Weight is 10 pounds. I can double check that with the economic sheet because I don't want to. As I said, we were going to use that probably.
Okay, and then plate mail.
Or maybe Coy doesn't even like a bastard sword.
Yeah, I'm going to. So, I'm going to keep the. Kind of just want to give the bastard sword to Carl over here, and have him swing it in his one hand.
Friend.
Gift. It's probably. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything to do with it. You know, Carl, when we win, we take something from them because they were trying to take our friendship away, and so now we take what they love most. I'm gonna give him the +1 bastard sword. I'm gonna just say.
I'm gonna transfer all the stuff over appropriately, but I'm gonna give him negative since he's never used a weapon like this.
Well, yeah, it's probably a -2, yeah, because he'd be like a warrior. Perfect.
And that is...
I'm keeping the plate mail. I mean, Carl probably can't really use it, right? Especially if he grows.
No, yeah, not at all. Couldn't use it now. It's built for someone at least a foot shorter. I can tell you exactly
Yeah.
how tall he is. 5'8". So it's
Oh,
designed for someone who's about 5'8".
I could probably wear it then.
How tall are you?
I believe I'm 5'4", but I mean,
You can wear parts of it for sure. Maybe it doesn't fit right.
I'll just go to a blacksmith and get it resized. We know a blacksmith, except he sucks, so I'm not actually gonna go to him. But
Okay, he's no longer
so
bleeding. He's gonna stay at -5, and slowly recover. But he's not dead. But he's not brought back to 0.
I'm gonna leave a note with him.
Okay.
My note will say, "Ha ha ha ha." Actually, that's it.
Okay, you waste some.
I know,
the
and then
papyrus
and then dash Burke.
He doesn't have a backpack on him, but you can find like a coin
I'll just
pouch.
stuff it like down, like his pouch, like in like his pen protector.
Oh.
Yeah.
You search him for those coins. You take his coin pouch.
Nah, I'm not gonna fully rob him. I'm taking his armor and his weapon. Plus, I'm not trying to. I'm not
Just
trying to make a
humiliate
scene
him.
over here.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to.
Just create someone who's gonna have undying vengeance and a desire to get his armor back until he is eventually dead. But just creating an enemy for life and leaving that enemy alive and telling him you did it. It's good. It's good. These are gonna be good plot points later. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I ha 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 ha, and then love Burke. And then we're not even gonna stay in this town. We're just gonna leave. We're gonna take the food in this vending place. He's gonna probably bleed all over like the carpet or the dress that's like not done. I'm gonna throw in a couple more coins, gold coins, for their troubles.
Sure.
So I'm gonna dish out maybe like, it's probably not worth that much, but I'm gonna dish out 3 gold. And if that's not enough, that's not enough, and they can be pissy about it, but that's okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So you want to take some food? I'm just gonna say it's like fresh rations. You're not gonna see any like dried rations kind of ready to go, but you can kind of
Wait, I
mix
thought you
up.
said there was meat. Wasn't there meat ration?
Oh yes, you can absolutely take some meat. So we can work in some dried rations too. You're gonna have a mix of dry and fresh rations. You don't have to take the fresh rations. That's up to you. I'm just telling you
We'll
it's
take
there.
the fresh rations for today, but that's about it.
So there are dry rations, 1 pound each. You can find like 12 days worth.
Okay, I'm gonna write in amount for, and each day is worth 2 pounds.
Or is it each day is a pound? Do you eat 2 rations
Is each
a
day a
day?
pound?
Yeah, let's just do. Yeah, we'll do a pound a day. I might be wrong on that, but I'll check.
That's plate. Is our friend encumbered? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm also stealing a bag. Like a sack from
There's
this place.
Bags there, no problem. Burlap or canvas.
And I'm gonna give this sack to Carl, and I'm gonna put like the plate mail in it.
1 pound of food a day, so we're good.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, you could take 12, and then you just take like 1 dry ration each.
I'm taking 12. I'll just take 12 on me.
Oh, and that says 2 pounds.
Yeah, because 1 pound per day is like not heavy. Like that's not that much food.
Yeah. And this, I just read this wrong. I got my lines mixed up. This says dry rations too, so it's just 2 pounds a day. If you did the standard, it would be 3, but who does that?
I'm gonna have to get Carl to carry the plate mail.
Okay. If Carl's gonna hang out, I might
Is
let
he?
you do some
Well,
of
if
that.
he's gonna leave, then that's
Mm.
different. But oh wait, I don't. What if I do?
No, I'll just do it.
100,
What do you want Carl to take?
59.73. Oh, okay. Wait, this encumbrance thing I don't think is fully working. Oh wait, no, it should.
It
Animal
should
is
be.
10. Okay. So so I want him to have the plate mail.
Okay.
I mean, realistically, he should hold on to the rations too.
Okay. 24 pounds of rations.
And I'm going to and the girl can carry something, I'm just okay, wait. Animal. Animal.
You
Okay,
don't really
now I'm all in.
you don't find a backpack, so you find a sack. So you're putting all this stuff in a sack. Maybe you find a couple of sacks, maybe,
Yeah.
for the plate. And so essentially, to carry this, unless you kind of fashion a backpack, he's just carrying it under each arm, which doesn't. So he's gonna leave his log behind.
Yeah, but now he has a sword.
Sorry, he's gonna end up leaving his sword behind because I don't think you can fashion the sword to his back. Maybe, I mean, you haven't built anything for it. He's just like holding the sword.
Okay. No. You know what? I found it. I'm going to get the sword. He's realizing he can't carry it. I'm going to look to the girl. Say, "Girl, on your knees. I'm going to squire you." I've
She
never done this
hesitates.
before, and I you're
She goes
okay.
with it.
So generally, you're supposed to do like the flat side of the sword, I think, with like the side. I do the sharp side. I mean, I'm not hitting her, but I'm doing the sharp side. And it's a big sword, so I'm like,
Cuts into her jacket a little bit.
I'm not swinging, but yeah. And I'm like, okay, you are Carl's and our squire. You're in
Squire.
training,
Yes.
and okay, you're not a Pokemon here, but it's like Squire.
Pokemon.
You are gonna carry this sword, um, and you're sort of you're yourself. We want to make sure you're protected, and maybe one day you will grow up to wield this sword. But for now, this will be Carl's sword, and you'll
Yes.
be our squire.
She hears all types of music that doesn't exist. This is a very proud moment for her. She rises, maybe a few inches taller than she was previously. She was slouching, puts her sword away, accepts the scabbard from, or runs over and grabs the scabbard off of this fallen knight, and then takes the sword takes the sword from Carl, sheathes it, and kind of like bows, and is taking this very responsibly.
Yeah. And she'll limp with us, with me, all out of town because she's still injured from being thrown onto the roof. And we will leave town as soon as possible afterwards.
Okay. And y'all, which way you go? South or southwest?
We're going to the mountain.
Okay, directly to the south. You walk
Yeah.
out the south.
And I think, yeah,
We're gonna end the session there.
yeah.
But I want to take us back to here. Something crash out. Okay.
No. Oh, actually, sorry, I lied. I want to check out the tree first. So we'll actually cross. We'll aim to cross the river, and that's where we'll cross the river, but not directly. We'll like find the closest. Okay, we can do this next session, but we're gonna trying to find the closest crossing, or the crossing point where we can all cross.
Hey,
But
let's just
that'll
do
be
it
a
real
next
quick, and we'll
session.
start on the other side. Roll a perception. Just keep rolling perceptions until you pass. There is a spot. I already have it planned out. We'll just see if you find it. Boom.
I mean, boom.
You basically, it's not directly outside of Fanglin, but within the next box, move yourself down 5 miles. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Boom. Down, right there. There's like a nice waterfall, and then it begins to pool, and then just past that pool, where it begins to turn to a river again, there's like a stone, not built, but rocky crossing, where it only goes up to about your ankles, so you don't even need a check. So y'all can cross over, and we will start next session on the other side.
And before we cross over, while we cross over, when we get to the other side, because I imagine walking on the long side, like the side of the river is shallow, we will like walk in the water for like several hundreds of meters, just so that our tracks won't stay behind.
Okay. So no dog can smell it, and then there's no actual visible footprints. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you cross. And you see, not constantly, but occasionally, when you get to the right spot, you can see the giant tree, and you start to walk towards it. That has been an episode of Burke, and we're going to do No One Burke, and we're going to do XP.
XP.
Okay. You did some exploration. What did you cast? You cast Grease?
I cast Grease Enlarge, for sure. I cast Grease and Burning Hands as a more RP thing. So I don't know if you want to count those at all, but that was it. Those 4. I casted everything actually, as I could.
I'm looking for the... Table 20.
Gosh.
There we go. No, that's your levels. What is... no, I'll find it.
Wizard, 50 XP per level of the spell.
Are you a purple
Or
worm?
sorry, no, just
Or where are you?
purple worm, yeah. Table 34, individual. Chapter 8 of Player's Handbook experience, and then individual experience awards.
Oh, you're not in the Wizard's Handbook specifically?
No, I actually have never looked at it. Maybe I should.
Sorry,
Actually, no, I've looked at it once for spells, but
Player's Handbook.
it's in the Player's Handbook.
Okay.
Chapter 8 experience, and then under individual experience awards. I mean, there's also group experience awards, but or sorry, table 33 and 34, but
33, 34, yes. Wait, 33 is Bard abilities.
No. Table 33 says common. Oh, because I think it's referencing the DMG. Table 33 and 34, maybe? Maybe? I don't know, but 33 says common individual awards.
What were the roleplay ones?
The spells? It's just when
Why'd
we
you do
met
them?
well, we were like, well, we don't really have a fire going, and I was like, hey, don't worry, I got this. And then I casted grease and burning hands on like the fire on the deer, and so that we can just quickly
Yes.
make a boom. But to be fair,
That helps
I
the
want to
party.
I want to argue as well for that is that I instead of using spells for a possible combat, I used it for an RP. Because if we got into combat, I didn't have any spells with me because I already cast them.
No, I like it. You're helping the party. It's not pointless. It's not like you're burning them. You're actually doing something.
I'm literally burning.
Was it 3 or 4 this round or this session?
It was 4 total.
4. Okay. I know
4,
one was
so-
in battle, Grease, and then did you do one against the rats?
Two were in battle.
Okay, cool.
Enlarge on our Cyclops guy.
Oh yes, enlarge. Beautiful. Okay. 1 second.
Player.
Do you have any clever idea? You didn't save the party. Well, maybe the grease saved the party, but not. You already get something for that.
I don't.
Roleplay your character well. I like that. Yes, of course. I think you did a really good job.
Players encourage other to participate. Player has an idea.
You did interact with Carl, but yeah, not another player.
I think I really. No, I don't really think so.
Creature and single XP value. Okay, that was a D.
Mm.
Let me look at Hamlet. What level did I make him? I made him level 3. God, he rolled really well.
He was
HP
rolling well.
for level 3.
Oh.
Yeah. I forget, is it 25 per hit die, or is that just for no creature?
Wait, he had like 30. He had 30 something hit points. I thought
He did, so he couldn't have had.
he had to
How
have
is
been
he
like
level
level 5 or
3?
something. He would have had to have been like level 4 at least.
Because his
He
con's
probably
not
was.
very good. Yeah, I guess I just never updated that. He would have been higher. What was I having him hit at? I was having him hit at a +4.
Which would make sense if he's a level 4.
No.
Because then
Does it go up 1 by 2, 3, 4? Does it go up exactly like
it goes
that?
up by
Hold it
1. If you're a fighter, it goes up by 1 per
each
level.
time. Yeah. Then he would be level 4. Let me double check. Yep.
Well, and it makes sense because he didn't get like 1.5.
No.
hits
Level
per
4
round.
is 3. Because at 1 you get 0. So to get
Oh,
5, he must have been level 5. So he would have been level 5. So 5 hit die. Is that the way to do it? Because he's not a monster. He's a human.
Well, he'd be like a fighter or a warrior or whatever, right?
Yeah, he is a fighter.
To be fair, it also like
Gotta split it up. What?
the system's not really meant for like it's meant to, you know, fight monsters and not really
Yeah.
fight humans, you know what I mean?
That's why I'm thinking maybe the hit die isn't the best. Because you were at like much more danger. Like you were at. It was very dangerous for you.
So like a brigand. Wait, is there
Oh, there's the human. Yeah, you're right. There's just human in the manual. In the monsters
a
manual.
knight? Well, a knight just has plus. Yeah, I mean, knight just says varies.
Really?
Yeah, because it says like 19 or less, so it means a +1 or more, right? Armor class 4 or 2, which is a 16 or an 18, and then hit die 2+, right? So it's like, okay, well that just means it varies. because he's essentially a knight.
He is. Well, he's a self. Yeah.
Oh, it says level range. So for fighter.
He is technically a fighter.
Oh wait, no, never mind. So technically, if he's a fighter, he's actually an adventurer. He's not a knight.
That would actually make more sense. Nobody knighted him. He's just an armor. Not every armor person wears a knight. Wears it.
And an adventurer, high-level fighters and clerics will usually have plate mail and shields and ride unbarred medium war horses. Each level an adventurer has attained gives a cumulative 5% chance for magical items, as shown below. Roll for each item marked Y. Reroll. Okay. Anyways, I'm just saying. I'm just
Yeah, absolutely.
just throwing that out. Just throwing
You
that
did
one
walk
out
out without looking for his backpack.
I mean, yeah, that's
So
fair.
maybe all of those items are in his backpack.
Yeah, maybe everything was in his backpack. Well,
Or
in that
maybe
case,
the
if I did
armor's magic, or maybe the sword's magic.
maybe the sword. Well, it's a +1, so it's like,
It's masterwork.
something.
It's nice. Fuck it. I'm just gonna give you. Unless this is too low, I'm gonna give you like 200 for killing him. Is that too low? Should it be like thousands?
I mean, he could be a knight, but even then, this says like, it says XP. I don't know. Wait, what level is he? Like, is he more
5.
threatening than the Cyclopskin? Because I feel like he is. Right?
He's got lower stats, but he's technically maybe higher level.
Well, he has like the same to hit, right? They both have it seemed like they both had the same to hit. He had a +5 to hit, and the Cyclops had maybe a +6. Where's Cyclopskin?
Under giant.
Oh, it's under Cyclops or no?
Under giant, under Cyclops. It's a sub of giant. Yeah, his to hit was 6.
His
to
hit
more than the sheriff.
Oh, wait, Cyclopskin is Thaco 15, so +5 to hit.
Yes, but he had something that gave him a +1 because I have a 6 here.
Yeah, but how much HP? I guess I don't know how much HP the Cyclops has, do I?
23.
So this guy has like
more
33% more, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he did roll well, so there's that. But if he had like the same amount of hit die, like 5 hit die, he's pretty much the same. Except actually, his AC is gonna be AC is in theory this more or less the same. Honestly, I'd probably just like 270. I'd probably just take Cyclops.
I'm inclined to, but I don't want to reward you for trying to convince me. So 300. Go ahead and take 300.
300.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So
that's not your total, but that's what you're gonna take for that. Give me a second.
300.
You're gonna have 500, 700 XP for the session, which was fun.
Wait, Sheriff Jackson. Wait. Sorry, I got 300 for that. I get 200 for spells.
And then 200 for
RP.
RP. Actually, no,
Do I
100
get any...
for. Did you do cool RP? Yeah, you did. You absolutely did with the rats. And then you get 100 for like exploring. So 100 onto whatever
Do I
I
get
just
any
said.
for the rat fight or the?
I guess you should. They were hit die. They were like half a hit die.
Maybe just say like 50 or something.
No, that's
Something
actually
low.
in here. Let me pull it up.
I feel like I didn't do much that fight, so there's that.
You
think I
killed him. You
missed.
threw him.
I killed some. How much is this? 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay. If you give me
Take
80 XP,
15 times 33. No, take 7 times 33.
231.
And then add 30 more on top of that.
For the okay, wait, how much is that? 5, 7, 8, 1.3, 1.61. That levels me up.
Okay, so before the rat battle, you had 800, and then what did the rat give you?
You said rats are 231
231
plus 30, so 261.
261. Okay, then you take
1161.
1161. No, 1061.
3 for 200 for spells, 300 for 300 for the knight guy. That's 5. 200 for RP, that's 7. 100 for exploring, that's 8. And then 230. Oh yeah, 10. And what was I at before? Okay, so I'm at just barely.
Just
barely.
level.
Wait. Am I? Oh, I'm just.
You're still short.
I'm just short by. Hold on. Let me count this up. Oh no! I do because I didn't include this, because I was at 1520. Yeah, I pass. Because I forgot the 100 XP I got at the beginning of the session.
Okay, good.
And I get another spell slot. I don't know if I should be getting a spell or not. It's kind of up to you, I guess.
Let me pull this. Let me open your sheet up just for fun.
2581, 2581.
Yeah, you just got it. That's perfect. Yay. Okay. So now you can have 3 spells per level, or learned each day? Not level,
Yeah,
but learned each day.
well, 2 general and then the 1 specialist.
Right.
So I still have to take my grease or whatever, but generally if I level, like, it's kind of up to how we want to decide how I learn spells.
What's your intelligence?
16.
Oh yeah, you should definitely. Yeah, I'd let you roll for like. But how did you learn them? I don't know. You were talking about the find familiar one.
Familiar.
Yeah. So, do you
I
want to?
just need the.
Do you want to
I just
roll?
need the incense.
Do you want to roll for 3, or do you just like want to take 1? I haven't exactly thought about this, if I'm gonna be entirely honest. But I know I've seen Nick do like roll for 3, or absolutely take 1, or take 1 and then roll for 1. I've seen a bunch of different ways, and I think it has to do with intelligence.
Yeah, you have to roll for the spells to learn it, but it's more of like, what options do I have? And like, am I? Well, I don't know. Yeah, it kind of depends. because sometimes like it really depends on how you want to do it, because sometimes you can have like a DM that just like gives you one like for the level, and like the player decides, or maybe the DM decides, or maybe it was already in their book, they just hadn't learned it, you know what I mean? Like,
If they had, took someone else's book
yeah,
or whatnot.
right,
I
like
think
they
your
have
book
some.
is probably empty. We've never talked about it. Did you steal
Yeah.
someone's book?
Yeah, we didn't talk about how I got my book. And maybe it was just like a pass me down from like gnomes, and they were like, well, every little kid has their own book, and it's your job to, fill it out. And good luck. And I'm like, oh, well, thanks. I guess there's nothing in here, but sure. Maybe that's how it went down.
I think that's probably exactly. Yeah, no, I think that's perfect.
Because I don't exactly want to take Find Familiar right now, just because of the material costs.
Okay.
But
what are you looking at? What are you wanting?
Honestly, I don't really know. I mean, Mount would be so funny. I don't know. I might have to
Chance
think.
to learn spells, so 70. So 70 or higher and you fail, or 30 or lower and you fail. We'll do higher.
It should be like 70 or lower I pass, right?
Yeah, 70 or lower you pass, 70 or higher. So like the top 30 you lose.
Okay, let me just think. So are you just allowing me to roll for one, or yeah? How do you want to do this?
I like the idea of at least one of them being familiar, since you kind of already worked on it.
Okay.
What are the other two you want?
Oh, well, I was between, when I was doing that whole thing, I was between Find Familiar and Unseen Servant.
Okay.
But now I kind of have an unseen servant, the
child.
Squire.
Fair. She is
she
knighted,
unseen.
or
Her
she's the
work is
squire.
unseen. We need feminism in this world. Her labor needs to be valued.
Hey, there's some pretty great equality. You have not seen any amount of sexism happening. It's just all behind
true.
the doors.
Maybe I should be the change I want to see.
Maybe you should bring the sexism.
Yeah, exactly.
Burke, damn you.
Why did you curse our land? You brought the what is, I mean, do I just take armor? Like, that's so boring. I'm not taking armor. That's so boring. Okay, you're gonna need to give me time to think about this.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. We can figure that out at the beginning of next. Go ahead and roll HP. Give me a D6, right?
Oh, big. Okay, look. I'm gonna roll low because all my initiative rolls were high. Okay, this is the biggest one. I'm so ready for like a 2. Ugh.
Let's go. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much.
Okay, it's fine. At least my con makes up for it a little bit.
Yes, you get a +1.
+2.
For 16? Does the +1 start at 15? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I get 2 but the limit, because I'm a wizard, is 2. So even if I had higher, it'd still be...
Rip.
So I am at 8. And my level is at 2. Does that adjust my spells don't go up? Or my saves don't go up for like another level or 2, I think.
I don't think so.
And I don't get any proficiencies. So I think is something like, yeah, it might be 4 actually, because 3 is for rogue, I think.
And the non-proficiency for rogue is 4.
And then I don't get like another weapon one until like level 5 or something bonkers.
I have that page memorized. It's right before 69. I can see the chart in my head.
In that case,
right there. Wizard. Level 6 for weapon. Unless it's changed. I'll check the Neil resource, but and then this book says level 3 for non-weapon.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be sticking with the short sword. And yeah, I guess I just learned maybe a spell. Ooh, but my bark skin does get a little bit better. Now it's not entirely useless. It's actually just like a little bit useless. Oh, the burning hands gets better too. Okay, that's good.
I feel like I've failed because I have not introduced you the option to get more spells to have
Dude,
learned.
it's
I feel like
so hard.
I feel like you should have maybe come across scrolls or something, and you could maybe like copy them over. So I guess at least for now,
No,
maybe there's an innate learning of spells for you, so you don't necessarily need to have it written before you. Like it's somewhere in between researching it and learning it. So, what? Sorry, what
I
are you
kind
saying?
of I kind of like the idea of me RPing learning a spell before I learn it,
Okay.
and then kind of what we did. You know what? I'll just take Find Familiar. Fuck it. Okay, you know what? Because like I said, I already RP'd it. Might as well. Makes sense. 1d100, 70 or lower.
Yeah.
Kill me. Well, that's for another day.
No, sorry. I'm so sorry. We're gonna take that roll. That's not for Find Familiar. You get Find Familiar, right? I'm gonna figure this out 100%. But at least
Okay,
for right
that's fine.
now,
That's fine.
I want you to take Find Familiar so that you at least have some growth, and then I want you to roll for 2 more. You failed whatever that one is, so think about, if you don't want to do it right now, think about one more spell you can roll for next time, or you can do it now if you have it on in your mind.
In that case, I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to see if I've been doing anything. No, I'm gonna need to think about it.
Sure. Yeah, no, we could start there. But here, I'm gonna jump to your spells page. And find is, yep, here we go. I should have probably done alphabetical order. I don't know why I didn't think of that when I filled it in.
Okay, this might not be. Oh, actually, I know. I'm taking mending.
Ooh. Okay, roll for it. Ooh, easy.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, spells. Did you just make one for me, or no? Why is this thing open?
I'm in the middle of making one. Sorry.
Okay. I'm just gonna write mending. That's
Here,
not
I'll put it right
mending.
here. Mending.
Let's write those in.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I'll still need the materials for both of them, but that's fine.
Yeah. You'll get there. You'll find it. Or buy it. I'm sure Sarah could help if you want to trek north.
Yeah, I guess I could trek north.
She's still the closest shop for you, and the safest to get to.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, there's no more bears or rats on the way. Maybe.
We'll see.
It's just
On the next
people.
episode of. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so Find Familiar. I'll fill this out. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'll fill out those spells. And okay, I don't think there's anything else to do to level. That sounds good.
I think that's it.
You feeling good about Burke? I know we kind of talked about it halfway through, but you enjoying this character?
Yeah, jerk.
What a jerk! He just kills the sheriff, ACAB.
So true. He's an ANCAP. Burke is yeah, he's happy. He's happy that he wasn't really digging this sheriff guy, and now he kind of robbed him, and he made a friend. He made a friend and a squire. What more? What more can you really want?
And 2, which didn't help you at all in that fight. How does Burke feel about that?
This guy's like so useless. Like the he's just he like I ask him for something. He's like, no, I don't want to do it. And then I'm like, hey, can you hey Carl, I just met you, can you throw this little girl on top of the roof,
Yeah,
and can you go and climb this place?
yeah.
They're like, yeah, sure, woo. And they seem great about everything, and he's a downer, so downer do, that's what I'm gonna call him. I don't know.
Although,
Um,
like, he's your mentor, so maybe you get the idea that he didn't approve, or maybe you get the idea, maybe Bert gets the idea that like just wants to see how you'll handle it. But he didn't. He didn't move in to heal Hamlet, Jackson Sheriff. He just kind of let everything happen.
Burke's gonna get to like level 11 and he's gonna fail. He's gonna fail this test. He's gonna Mr. 2 is gonna be like, get all this way, and he's like, Burke, you are an idiot, and then just like just leaves. And I'm like,
Bye.
wow, okay.
And you are
Well,
low on
yeah.
hit points now, right? Because you took a pretty big swing, a hack
I'm
out
at
of you.
1 HP.
So we cross the river, make camp because it's probably getting about that time.
It sort
And
of depends on when I level up, actually, because like, do I get the max HP from when I level? Like, do I stay at 1 HP? Do I get
you
to
would get it
that?
like proportional. So what did you get? You
Mm,
got 2, and what's that proportional
I
to
got
your
3. So I should
3?
probably be at 2 HP then,
Yeah, you can have one more.
if we round, if we're being generous. Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, you think you're. I mean, the obvious step is to rest up at camp, but you're gonna spend the next few days just hanging out at camp.
Um,
I'm just thinking out loud. We're not playing right now still, but
I don't know,
no.
because part of me wants to be on the run a little bit, because if I take the same amount of time to heal, actually, wait, this dude has to heal for like 30 days to get back to full. Okay, yeah, fuck this guy. Yeah, we're
It's a
gonna take
lot of
some time to
time,
heal.
yeah. And like,
Um,
that's assuming someone finds him. He's in the middle of town. He's gonna get found. But like, he could just,
I
if that was
think
out anywhere else, he'd just like, die in 3 days because no one was giving him water. What do you think?
I think we're probably going to have to travel a little bit, just so that they can't find us easily with like a smoke campfire.
How far are you going? Do you think? I can make some rolls between here and
Probably
then.
to the tree, like just before the
Yeah.
tree,
Okay. We'll do that
something
next
like that.
time. I'll make those
That's
rolls next
what
time.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what makes sense. Okay.
All right, everybody. This has been an advanced Dungeons and Dragons Second Edition. I am the DM Vossi. Nick, who have you been playing?
Been playing the jerk Burke.
Oh, the jerk.
Apparently.
Burke. I love the jerk. He's my jerk. He's a good jerk. All right, everybody. We'll be back. Maybe not next week because someone's going on a trip, but we'll be back. We'll talk about it and we'll get back to you. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Thank you.
All right. Take care.